Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna. Reading glasses, है ना?
Not reading my side glasses.
Reading glasses. It's okay. Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama
Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Can you see my screen? Jai Radha Madhava.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
You can see.
Yes,
Okay, I'm
Prabhuji.
moving next. Can you see?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Can you see now Radha and Krishna picture?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, so that means it's moving all right. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yeshodanandana Brajajana Nandana Yeshodanandana Brajajana Nandana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yeshodanandana Brajajana Randana Yeshodanandana Brajajana Randana Yamuna Tiravanachari Yamuna Tiravanachari Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Haraya Namah, Krishna Yadavaya Namah, Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namah, Hariharaya Nama, Krishna Yadavaya Nama, Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Nama, Gopal Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudana, Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohana, Gopal Govinda Ram Sri Madhusudana, Giridhari Gopinath Madana Mohana, 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 Sri Chaitanya Nityananda, Sri Advaita Sita, Sri Chaitanya Nityananda, Sri Advaita Sita, Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita, Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita, Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita, Hari Guru Vaishnava Bhagavata Gita, Sri Rup Sanatana Bhatta Raghunatha, Sri Rup Sanatana Bhatta Raghunatha, Sri Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunatha, Sri Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunatha, Sri Rup Sanatana Bhatta Raghunatha, Hiro Sanatana Bhatta Raghunatha, Sri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunatha, Sri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Dasa Raghunatha, Jaya Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath, Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath Swami, Jai Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath Swami, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath Swami, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Baladeva, Jai Baladeva, Jai Baladeva, Jai Baladeva, Jai Baladeva, Jai Subhadra Mai, Jai Subhadra, जय सुभद्रा माई जय सुभद्रा जय सुभद्रा माई जय सुभद्रा जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी नयन पथगामी भाव तुझे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी नयन पथगामी भाव तुझे जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी जगन्नाथ नयन पथगामी भाव तुम्हें भाव तुम्हें निताय गौरांगो निताय गौरांगो निताय गौरांगो गौरहरि निताय गौरांगो गौरांगो निताय गौरांगो गौरहरि गौरा गौरा गौरहरि गौरा 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 गौरहरि गौरा गौरा गौरहरि गौरा गौरहरि जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन गौरहरि जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन गौरहरि जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन जय सच्चिनंदन गौरहरि जय सच्चिनंदन गौरहरि पतित पावन पतित पावन पतित पावन गौरहरि पतित पावन पतित पावन पतित पावन गौरहरि पतित पावन पतित पावन पतित पावन पतित पावन पतित पावन गौरहरि पतित पावन गौरहरि गौरा गौरा गौरहरि गौरा गौरा गौरहरि गौरा गौरा गौरहरि गौरा गौरहरि गौरा गौरा गौरहरि गौरा गौरहरि जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय हरि गौरहरि जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय 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 गौरहरि जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव जय 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 गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 गौरा गौरा गौरहरि गौरा गौरा गौरहरि गौरा गौरा गौरहरि गौरा गौरा गौरहरि निताय गौरांगो निताय गौरांगो Nitai Gorango Gaurari, Nitai Gorango, Nitai Gorango, Nitai Gorango Gaurari, Gauravanga Mahaprabhu ki Jai, Nityananda Mahaprabhu ki Jai, Sri Sri Radha Govinda ki Jai, Sri Sri Radha Vrindavana Chandra ki Jai. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः चैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददान्ति स्वापदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनासहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोऽस्तुते तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती तमस्ते भक्ति भवती नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंदगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरद्विषे नमः नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते पंकजाग्रये नमो ब्राह्मण्य देवाय गोब्राह्मण हिताय च जगद्हिताय कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So blissful this morning. Everybody reciting in one single tone. It is like some Vedic Brahmana sitting together and reciting Vedas. Huh? I got that feeling. Very good. It's very nice. So it is very nice to start the day with glorifying the Lord, saying his bhajans. I think we should all make this practice that every day we should recite all this every day in the morning. We all should make this as a practice so that our day starts with thinking about Krishna. Right. Hare Krishna. So we are all in our third chapter. Last week there was a break. So welcome back everybody to the class. So if there is a break, it is dangerous. I'm realizing so many seats are empty. Or maybe it is Pongal season. Everybody is busy. Kudupandal ఆడటానికి రెడీగా ఉన్నాడు అంతేనండి. Right. Entire Andhra is busy. Crores and crores of betting. Huh? Next 3 days, people are busy. But we'll be busy with knowing and understanding about Krishna. మనకి మన జీవితం రేసే సరిపోవట్లేదు, ఇంకా వేరే పందాలు ఏం ఆడతామండి. See, last week we discussed until Shloka 8. I thought we'll just take a small deviation. Some of you attended the SSR classes might have gone through this one, but others who are new, let's just go back to little basics of karma philosophy, and then we'll get back to our continuing the slokas. So there are 3 concepts which we may be familiar, but I thought we can quickly recollect. Karma, vikarma, akarma. 3 words. Karma, వికర్మ, అకర్మ. కర్మ అంటే ఏంటి? కర్మ మీన్స్ ఇక్కడ మీనింగ్ ఏంటంటే గుడ్ కర్మ. గుడ్ కర్మ, దట్ మీన్స్ ద యాక్షన్ విచ్ ఇస్ డన్ యాజ్ పర్ శాస్త్రాస్. ఏ పని చేసినా సరే, ఇఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ అప్రూవ్డ్ బై శాస్త్ర, ఇట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ కర్మ. దట్ విల్ గివ్ గుడ్ కర్మ. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఇస్, ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, మ్యారేజ్. Husband and, a boy and a girl coming together is as per our shastra. So that is good karma. You are doing some dhanam, yajnam, any good social activity you are doing, they are all approved by shastras. They are all considered as good karma. Generally, karma, a word we use it both for action and reaction. Both for action and reaction, we use the same word. Based on the context, we'll understand whether we are using it for action or reaction. So, ikkada karma. Murahari Prabhu, welcome back. Mi abbayi elipayara Prabhu? Malli America elipayara? Very nice. So, you had a good time with your son and family. Right. So, karma means action and reaction. And generally, ikkada karma ante manchi karma. Shastra sammataమైన ఏ కర్మ చేసినా సరే, it is considered as a good karma. That means it's our positive balance in our bank account. Next, vikarma. Vikarma means bad karma. అంటే శాస్త్రం ఏది చెయ్యొద్దు అంటుందో, that is called vikarma. And if we do that one, we get bad karma. For example, Shastra says, you should not steal money from anybody. మనం అది చేసామనుకోండి, it's considered as vikarma. Shastra says we should not hurt other people, or we should not cheat, we should not steal, we should not do that one, this one. Or for example, having a relationship outside marriage is considered as vikarma. So Shastra says yes ante positive tick, that's karma. If Shastra says don't do this, adi manam cheste vikarma. Right? Now, మనం చాలాసార్లు చదువుకున్నాం, పాజిటివ్ కర్మ హ్యాస్ పాజిటివ్ రిజల్ట్స్, నెగటివ్ కర్మ హ్యాస్ నెగటివ్ రిజల్ట్స్. రెండింటికి అనుభవిస్తానికి మళ్ళీ జన్మ తీసుకోవాల్సిందే. ఈవెన్ ఫర్ పాజిటివ్ కర్మ, నెగటివ్ కర్మ, అగైన్ వీ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ బర్త్ టు గో త్రూ దట్ వన్. రైట్? సో సమ్ పీపుల్ సే దట్ వన్, ఆ పాజిటివ్ కర్మ చేస్తున్నాం కదండి, దట్ ఈస్ గుడ్ ఇనఫ్ కదా, వాట్ ఎల్స్ వీ వాంట్? We are all doing good things. We are doing dharmic things. Every month I am contributing to some Goshala. I am contributing to some Anadha Sharanalayam. And every month in Sai Baba temple on Thursday, I pay for Anadhanam. I am doing all these good activities. I am not doing any negative activities. What is wrong with that one? So is there anything wrong with that one? There's no wrong. But it is binding. The point is, even good karma is also binding us. అంటే ఏంటంటే టు గెట్ ద రిజల్ట్స్, బికాస్ ఫర్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్, న్యూటన్స్ లా, వాట్ ఈస్ న్యూటన్స్ లా? Yeah, this is something we studied in 4th class. I think we still remember. So every action has an equivalent and opposite reaction. I think this is Krishna's philosophy. Newton has explained from physics point of view. So every action what we do, we get equal and opposite reaction. Whether we get in this life or next life, we get reaction. There is no doubt about it. So our principle prakaram, manchi karman chesina kuda we get good result. So to enjoy that good result also, I have to take birth again. ఎందుకంటే how will you enjoy the good result? Through the body only కదా. Body లేకుండా is there any enjoyment? ఈ బాడీ ద్వారానే we are able to, whatever wishes we have, whatever desires we have, we are taking care of it. So through this body only we enjoy. So good results also bind us again. Bad results are also binding us, but in a negative way. మళ్ళీ ఆ కర్మ అనుభవిస్తానికి మళ్ళీ పుడుతున్నాం. So solution it. What is the solution? I am getting good karma, I am getting bad karma. This cycle is continuing. I am doing, maybe in this life I have done 80 good, 20 bad. Next life I have got 90 good, 10 bad. That next life I have done 10 good, 90 bad. This is continuing. There is no end. Now we will all get a question. Prabhuji, then what is moksha?
Yes, the
What is
class call.
liberation? What does it mean to stop the cycle of birth and death? Then it is called akarma. Mahesh Prabhu, I made you admin Prabhu. If somebody is speaking, you can mute them, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
I made you host, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Prabhu. Yeah.
So that is called akarma. Akarma means actions that bring no results. No positive result, no negative result. మనం అనుకున్నాం కదా, positive results also we have to take birth, negative results also we have to take birth. If some people say, I am happy to take birth, no need to have discussion. I am happy to take birth again and again. I want to enjoy my life. Then that's fine. This syllabus is out of scope for you. Bhagavad Gita is out of scope for you. If you want to enjoy, that's okay. That's fine. Continue. At least you are doing good karma, that is good. ఎందుకంటే ఈ కలియుగంలో గుడ్ కర్మ చేసేవాళ్ళు లేరు. అట్లీస్ట్ యూఆర్ డూయింగ్ గుడ్ కర్మ, దట్ ఈస్ గుడ్. బట్ ఫ్రమ్ దేర్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు మూవ్ టు అకర్మ. అకర్మ అంటే ఏంటి? దేర్ ఇస్ నో పాజిటివ్ రిజల్ట్, దేర్ ఇస్ నో నెగటివ్ రిజల్ట్. ఆ చేసే కర్మకి రిజల్టే లేదు. వాట్ ఈస్ అకర్మ? డూయింగ్ ఎనీథింగ్ ఫర్ ద ప్లెజర్ ఆఫ్ కృష్ణ, డూయింగ్ ఎనీథింగ్ ఫర్ ద సర్వీస్ ఆఫ్ కృష్ణ, డూయింగ్ అన్ యాక్టివిటీ వితౌట్ అన్ అటాచ్మెంట్, and doing an activity by giving offering the results to Krishna. That is akarma. Akarma అంటే ఏంటండి? మనం చేసే పనికి రిజల్ట్స్ కృష్ణుడికి అప్పగిచ్చేయటం, ఆర్ డూయింగ్ ఎ వర్క్ వితౌట్ ఎక్స్పెక్టేషన్స్ ఇన్ రిటర్న్. అన్నిటికన్నా ఇంకా హైయెస్ట్ ఏంటంటే డూయింగ్ ద వర్క్ ఫర్ ద ప్లెజర్ ఆఫ్ కృష్ణ. భగవంతుడు ఆనందం కోసం చేయటం ఇస్ అకర్మ. సో హరే కృష్ణ నిష్, హరే కృష్ణ ప్రభు. సో మనం చేసే పనులు అన్ని కృష్ణుడి వైపు తిప్పటం మొదలెడితే అకర్మ అయిపోతుంది. అకర్మ హ్యాస్ గాట్ 2 బెనిఫిట్స్. ఒకటి, ఇట్ ఈస్ న్యూట్రల్. బై నేచర్ ఇట్ ఈస్ న్యూట్రల్. ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ బ్రింగింగ్ ఎనీ పాజిటివ్, నాట్ నెగటివ్, అండ్ ఇట్ ఆల్సో బర్న్స్ ద నెగటివ్. మనం ఆల్రెడీ ఓపెనింగ్ బ్యాలెన్స్ తోటి వచ్చాం కదా. వీ హ్యావ్ కమ్ విత్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ పాస్ట్ కర్మ, ప్రారబ్ధ కర్మ, సంచిత కర్మ. యూ కెన్ యూజ్ ఎనీ వర్డ్స్. వీ హ్యావ్ కమ్ విత్ అ బ్యాగ్ ఆఫ్ కర్మ. మరి ఆ బ్యాగ్ ఆఫ్ కర్మ అయిపోవాలి. ప్లస్ ఇన్ దిస్ లైఫ్ ఐ షుడ్ నాట్ గెట్ ఇన్ న్యూ. అవునా? జీరో అయిపోవాలి, ఇంకా జన్మ లేకూడదు అంటే అర్థం ఏంటండి? ఈ లైఫ్లో కొత్త కర్మ అంటించుకోకూడదు మనం. అండ్ మనం తెచ్చిన బ్యాలెన్స్ జీరో అయిపోవాలి. అకర్మ ఇట్ ఈస్ మేకింగ్ ఓన్లీ జీరో అంటున్నాం. కాదు, అకర్మ హ్యాస్ గాట్ 2 రిజల్ట్స్. వాట్ ఎవర్ న్యూ యాక్టివిటీ యు ఆర్ డూయింగ్, యు ఆర్ నాట్ గెయినింగ్ ఎనీ న్యూ రిజల్ట్. అట్ ద సేమ్ టైమ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో ద బర్నింగ్ ద కర్మ ఆఫ్ ద పాస్ట్ లైఫ్. అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? By the time we leave the body, our balance is zero. Reset. Restore factory settings. Zero అయిపోతుంది. Zero అయిపోతే that means Krishna is ready to welcome you into his abode. Understood? You all understood what is karma, what is akarma, what is vikarma. Right? So, సామాన్యంగా, yes, మాన్య చెప్పమ్మా.
తాతయ్య, నాకు కొన్ని డౌట్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఇప్పుడే అడగనా?
అంటే ఇప్పుడు మాట్లాడుతున్న దానికమ్మా ఇంతకు ముందు క్లాస్ దా?
ఇంతకు ముందు అంటే అసలు భగవద్గీత గురించి కాదు, వేరే టాపిక్ మీద.
అయితే చివర్లో చెప్తాను అన్న.
ఓకే
ఓకే, గుర్తుపెట్టుకుని అడుగున్నాను.
ఒక్కటి మాత్రం ఈ క్వశ్చన్, ఈ టాపిక్.
ఓకే, సరే అడుగు.
ఒకళ్ళు పాపం చేసినప్పుడు, వాళ్ళ హోల్ లైఫ్ పాపం చేసినప్పుడు లాస్ట్ బ్రెత్ లో వాళ్ళు కృష్ణ అని అనగలరా?
అది లాస్ట్ మినిట్ లో కృష్ణ అని అంటాం కష్టం, గుర్తు రాదు. కానీ మన లైఫ్ అంతా ప్రాక్టీస్ చేస్తే అప్పుడు లాస్ట్ మినిట్ లో కృష్ణుడు గుర్తొస్తాడు.
మరి కృష్ణుడు అన్నప్పుడు, లాస్ట్ బ్రెత్ లో కృష్ణ అని అన్నప్పుడు వాళ్ళు వైకుంఠంకి వెళ్తారా?
ఖచ్చితంగా వెళ్తారు. సో మనం ఇంతకు ముందు ఎన్ని తప్పులు చేసినా సరే మనం కృష్ణుడి వైపు తిరగగలిగి కృష్ణ నామం చేయగలిగితే అప్పుడు లాస్ట్ మినిట్ లో కృష్ణుడు గుర్తొస్తాడు. దెన్ కృష్ణ విల్ ఫర్గివ్ ఆల్ ద పాస్ట్ సిన్స్ అండ్ హీ విల్ టేక్ us బ్యాక్ టు గాడ్ హెడ్. ఇస్ దట్ క్లియర్ నాన్న? వెరీ నైస్. షీ ఈస్ మై ఇన్స్పిరేషన్ ఫర్ దిస్ క్లాస్. హరే కృష్ణ. రైట్. సో వాట్ ఆర్ వి టాకింగ్? అకర్మ. So which has got no result. It is going to clear everything from the past. Then we are ready to go to Krishna will start accepting us. So understanding akarma and practicing our life in the way of akarma is sadhana. Our sadhana and the rest of the whole life is how do we convert our every activity towards Krishna conscious activity. right? మనం డే టు డే చేసే పనులని, if I can use this word, how do we Krishnaize our activities? It's a created English. How do we Krishnaize our activities? Are you understanding? మనం చేసే పనులు, how do we connect everything to Krishna? I keep telling this example. You get your salary. You are paying your TDS, tax deducted at source, 10%, 20%, 33%, whatever it may be. Then the rest of the money is considered as a legal money. Nobody is questioning, right? Let's say your salary is 1 crore per month. Example. Somebody might be thinking, aha, when it will happen. Aha, kash, tere muh mein ghee shakkar. Somebody might be thinking your salary is 1 crore per month. You are paying 33 lakhs TDS. You have 67 lakhs in your bank account. That is all legal money. Even though that money is huge, it's legal because you are paying tax. In a similar way, you get your salary, you offer something to Krishna out of your salary, rest of all the money is becoming Krishnaized. Like how after paying tax, your money is becoming legal money, which you can spend whichever way you want. Nobody is going to question. Income tax people cannot question, why did you spend? Because it's your money, legal money. In a similar way, Hare Krishna. In a similar way, if you offer some money out of your results, Bhagavantudiki samarpiste, rest of the money is considered as a Krishnaized money. That whole money is Krishnaized. Ante dabbu sampadana kuda, it is considered as an akarma. You understand? Generally, normal people say this one, hey, dabbu sampadana, tappu, dabbuki duranga avadam. That some people say that. No, you earn money. But what is your purpose? I want to use more for developing Krishna consciousness. There is a new temple coming up in Nalagandla here. We are all contributing some money for the temple. Some or the other, whatever is comfortable to you. And each one of you should also be a part of that new temple coming up. It's a great opportunity. Offer some money. That's considered as giving for Krishna. December month has come. Bhagavad Gita distributions are there. Keep some 50 Bhagavad Gitas in your house. Throughout the year, somebody comes, give one Bhagavad Gita to them. Birthday parties, all those things, give one Bhagavad Gita. Our small children are there. Gauranga Darshan Prabhu has written many nice books called Bhagavatam Tales. Keep 10 books in your home. Onil function, give one book. Birthday, give one book. Anyway, the plastic samal, steel samal, what we give, people will anyway throw them. All Matajis understand this. That item will be turning around throughout Andhra Pradesh and throughout Telangana. Nobody will use them. We give them, they give to somebody else. That's going on. So instead of that, give them a Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. And we all generally feel shy. Many people feel shy to give something related to God. Don't feel shy. I sometimes go and give Bhagavad Gita even without a cover. Why? You are not doing anything wrong. You are not doing anything wrong. I try to give sometimes Bhagavad Gita publicly, visibly, I try to give. It's not for publicity. I just want to make it clear to the people that I want to give Bhagavad Gita on this gift. Maybe looking at me, some more people will get inspired one day when we do like that. So every activity. So what is the criteria to call it as akarma? Which activity is considered as an akarma? What is the definition? How do you make it as an akarma?
Karma done for the pleasure of Krishna is called karma.
Karma done for the pleasure of Krishna is the highest. Or one below is karma done without expectations. Or karma done by offering the results to Krishna.
Yes.
Any of these three will make it akarma. Now we need to start thinking in our day-to-day life, how much karma we are doing, how much vikarma doing, how much akarma we are doing. So, there is no end to this cycle of karma bandhan nunchi mana bayata padlem. We have come with a bag, we have put more into that bag, we are moving into the next life. We are spending some, putting some, mandi sanchi refill cheskoni, we are going to the next life. We are again spending some, putting some, we don't know. Sometimes we are putting more than spending, or sometimes we are spending more than putting. And again we are moving to the next life. Diniki antam edi. Diniki antam ledu. Diniki antam. That's why we all like this Prabhupada's way of explaining, where things he had made it very simple on how we can apply in day-to-day life. Before coming to Krishna consciousness, I had a conception that bhakti means it's a very complicated thing. You literally have to leave family, you have to go to Himalayas, యూ హెవ్ టు లివ్ లైక్ ఎ మాంక్ అని అనుకుంటూ ఉండేవాడిని. But after understanding Bhagavad Gita, what Prabhupada explained, he has explained in such a way that you can put everything into your day-to-day life. You are a Grahastha, no problem. You are married with the entire cricket team with 11 children, no problem. You are a bachelor, still you can follow this one. You are married, you are an old man. ఏ ఆశ్రమంలో ఉన్నా, ఏ ధర్మంలో ఉన్నా, ఏ వయసులో ఉన్నా, we can start infusing this kind of thought process into our life. There are 4 pillars we discussed several times. 4 pillars of dharma. ఆ కలియుగంలో ఆ 4 పాదాలు నిలబడటానికి Prabhupada has given us 4 regulative principles. What is that? First, Satyam. Satyam is one of the pillars of dharma. సత్యం నిలబడాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి? నో గ్యాంబ్లింగ్. సంక్రాంతి వస్తుంది కదండి, వేసుకుందామంటే అనుకోవద్దు, పక్కన పెట్టండి. ప్లేయింగ్ కార్డ్స్ అండ్ జోదం, నో గ్యాంబ్లింగ్. నెక్స్ట్ వన్, దయ. దయ ఎలా నిలబడుతుంది? బై నాట్ ఈటింగ్ మీట్, బై నాట్ ఈటింగ్ యానిమల్. దయ నిలబడుతుంది కలియుగంలో. థర్డ్ వన్, శౌచ్యం. శౌచ్యం ఎలా నిలబడుతుంది? బై రెస్ట్రిక్టింగ్ రిలేషన్ ఓన్లీ వెల్ విత్ ఇన్ మ్యారేజ్. అందుకనే కదా పెళ్లిలో చెప్తారు కదా, ధర్మేచ అర్ధేచ కామేచ నాతి చరామి. దట్ మీన్స్ మీ అండ్ మై వైఫ్ విల్ ఫాలో ఇన్ ద పాత్ ఆఫ్ ధర్మ. ధర్మంగా బతుకుతాము, ధర్మంగా బతుకుతూ వి ఆన్ మనీ అర్థము, అండ్ దెన్ వి యూజ్ దట్ ఫర్ అవర్ ఫ్యామిలీ. కామేచ నాతి, వి ఆర్ ఆల్ టుగెదర్. హస్బెండ్ అండ్ వైఫ్ విల్ డూ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ టుగెదర్. రైట్. నెక్స్ట్, tapasya. Tapasya means control, self-control. So what is the measure given in Kali Yuga for tapasya? No intoxication. Anyway, 31st night is over. It's over. So much of intoxication happened in the entire city, entire world. Taste is still there, I know. Taste will be still there. You see a bottle, right, the taste will be there. But slowly we have to start removing that one. How is it possible? How is it possible to remove these 4 small things? Getting higher taste. If you have kick in Harinam, no intoxication can give that kind of a kick. Harinama మీద మనసు కలిగితే ఇక ఏది అంత ఆనందాన్ని ఇవ్వలేదన్న. So if you start getting used to Krishna Prasadam, no meat will give that kind of a happiness. So if we have a higher taste, the smaller things will go away. Right. This is the fundamental thing. Are we all clear? Okay. Now, laws behind karma. Let's discuss that one. Karma laws are impartial. Do you agree with me? Does it appear to you in today's life? Is it impartial? Doesn't appear, right? It appears like as if it's partial. Some people are enjoying, even though they are doing so many mistakes. But we will anyway discuss that one. Krishna's point of it is crystal clear. It is impartial. Everybody has to go through their karma cycle. Manaku kanapadadante. Beautiful answers have given Lopa Mataji, Giridhar Prabhu, and Saundarya Mataji. Few more people have given very beautiful answers. I encourage others also participate. Don't be passive in the group. If you are typing Pedrakpati, voice record better. I request everybody to recite that sloka. It will take, how long each sloka I post? 13 seconds to 15 seconds. If you can't recite, listen 5 times. 5 into 13 is how much? 65 seconds. Then your record is another 15 seconds, 80 seconds. And then 80 seconds means 1.5 minutes. Many people are still hesitating to recite sloka. Don't worry, even though the sloka has 100 mistakes, don't worry, still recite that sloka. Or I post a question, try to answer. Nobody is judging. It is just an exchange of understanding. I request everybody to participate. Will you all participate from this week? Inka alochistunnara? Or participate cheyini vallaki, please tell me what is stopping you. What is your apprehension? I wanted to understand. Maybe I'll try to address that. Prabhu, chappan Prabhu. Karthik Prabhu. What is stopping you from participating? Not too expressive on the public forum. You're not too expressive. That's okay. But this forum, you don't see it like a public forum. I understand some people are generally do not want it to post in when many people are there. But this group, you please see it like a Bhagavad Gita study group. It's not like a residence group or owners group or other group. This is like a study group. We are all students of Bhagavad Gita. We are all fellow students. We learn from each other also. So see it like a study group and don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. I'm requesting each one of you, take time and just post. Next, karma is unstoppable. Nobody can stop it. Next rule. Karma deals with our tendencies. Ikkada, let me explain this one. So, this is also a little connected to destiny discussion. Is everything predestined? Is everything is predestined? That means yes, Krishna has decided 7:54. I'll scratch this side. 7:55. I will yawn. While 8:15 I go out. After the session is over, I turn left. Then I call my friend. I browse Instagram reels. Is Krishna has pre-decided all our actions every day what we do? What is your opinion? I'd scratch on the right side 1 centimeter near my Sahasrakara chakra. Is it all pre-decided? How many of you think that everything is pre-decided in our life? Feel free, let us have a good discussion. మన జీవితంలో అన్ని pre-decided అయిపోయినాయా? How many of you feel that everything is decided?
Decided, but free will, 10% free will, 90%.
You feel everything is pre-decided, not everything. How many of you feel everything is pre-decided? You feel everything is decided. You are Gautam Prabhu? Oh, good, welcome. How many of you think that not everything is decided? A lot is in our hands. Okay. There are certain things which are decided. For example, how much life we are going to live. Like, for example, we are born in a male body or a female body. We are born in certain family to certain parents. These many years we are going to live. This much money we can earn. So there are certain things which are pre-decided. But not every nitty-gritty is pre-decided. I'll give another example. You bought a flight ticket to Singapore. You are sitting in the flight. Your destination is Singapore. We all are in the same flight. All of us will go to Singapore. Nobody is going to go in between to Malaysia because that's a direct flight to Singapore. But what you do in the flight is your option. One person is watching movie. One person is sleeping. One person is reading a book. One person is chit-chatting with the next person. One person got a newspaper from his bag and he's reading that one. Each one of us, one person is happily sleeping. It has nothing to do with the world. So all these are different activities. You understood? Like that, our main items are decided by Krishna. You are going to live for 87 years, maybe 87 years, 3 months, 4 days, 6 hours is a pre-decided thing. But what you do in that 87 years is given to us. So Bhagavantudu, he has given a lot of things as our choice. I cannot change now. I cannot become a female body. That is not possible. Certain things are pre-decided. I cannot suddenly I want to become young again. That is impossible. I can't get my last hair. I know if I go to some place, I can get it. That is different. So, but that is still fixed hair only. Original kaad. So certain things are pre-decided, but a lot of things are in our hand. A lot of things are in our hand. That's if everything.
How much percentage?
Prabhu, I would say it is as much as possible to change your destiny. As much possible to change your destiny. Because you have a choice. Because crossroads antar kada. You turn left or turn right. Or you go straight. You have options. Like that, you enjoy or you turn towards Krishna. Turn towards God. Every day, Sunday morning, you have options. I can sleep late. Or I can get up and come to the class. Many people will think I'll anyway listen to recording later, so let me sleep. That later will never happen. I have at least to listen 70 videos. I have a group called to listen. I have 70 videos pending there. I will listen. They are still lying that only to listen. So it is always happens like that. So destiny to a certain extent is decided. Important features of your life, whom you are going to get married, certain things are decided. But a lot of things are in your hand. Compare with that example. Why Singapore example? Consider traveling to US. You have 27 hours. Very long journey. So 27 hours what to do. That is life. That will change your destiny. If everything is predestined, yesterday somebody asked this question. I think Lakshmi Mataji is not here today. She asked this question. Is everything is predestined, then we'll be like a robo. Turn left, turn right. Anta robo lagane batukutam manam. Then if everything is predestined, then Krishna did not give any choice to us. We are just following what he has done. Then if we are not turning towards him, then we can ask Krishna. No, how can you ask me to turn towards you? He has given a choice. Do you want to follow my path or do you want to enjoy your life? Every stage we have option, every day. Krishna has given each one of us 24 hours. Krishna is an equal opportunity employer. He has given 24 hours to everybody. Andarki samanamana ichchadu. He has given more or less similar opportunities for everybody. How many of you got the message that classes are happening here? Entire Gautami residents got it? 1,500 people are at least. 1,500 to 2,000 people are there. Why only 40 people are here? The rest of the 1,960 people ignored to come to this class. Either they know Bhagavad Gita or they are too busy, or some people might feel it is not relevant for me. Something or the other. Only 40 people are coming. So it is a choice these 40 people took. That నేను ఈ మార్గంలోకి వస్తాను అని ఈ 40 మంది మీరు డెసిషన్ తీసుకున్నారు. మిగతా వాళ్ళు నాకు వద్దనుకున్నారు. They will be given opportunity again and again by Krishna. Next year again Raghunandan Prabhu will send one more message. Bhagavad Gita classes starting. They might ignore that message also. Some people might wake up, last year, entire 1 year, entire 700 slokas were discussed in our own colony only. I did not attend. Let me come now. Or there could be somebody who will ignore that message throughout his life. And next life also they'll get that message. Whichever life you take up that message, your destiny is changed. Is that all clear? Confusing? No. So, ikkada karma, I wanted to explain a little bit about our tendencies. Tendencies ante entante mana manastattvam.
We did not discuss. Can we fight against laws of God?
Okay, I did not discuss, right? So, okay, yeah, I will complete this. So, can we fight against? I felt it was obvious, so I put it. So, can we fight against the laws of God? What is your opinion? Can we fight against the laws of God? No, you can't change that one. Forget about it. Even our here law only we are not able to change. Ikkada law kuda we are not able to change. Okay, you can go to upper court and upper court and upper court and upper court. Finally, let's say Supreme Court takes the final decision and prevails. I know Supreme Court is very busy with dogs in Delhi, but so if Supreme Courts make one decision, you can't do anything. Can you go to International Court of Justice? No, I don't think so. You cannot go to International Court of Justice. So I got an opportunity once. Of course, it was an IT related thing. So I was in Amsterdam, Brussels. I went to the International Court of Justice. I was there for 1 week advising them on their system strategy for the next few years and kind of things. So Supreme Court takes the final decision, you can't do. Then also sometimes it is possible. President Kshama Bhiksha. That is the next option. If President also says no, your punishment as per the Supreme Court prevails, I am not going to give you exception, then can you do anything? You can't do anything. If the law created by our own people itself we are not able to break, can we break the law created by Krishna? It is impossible. Some people are fools. Some people say that one, no, we will fight. against that law. I told you before that there are some people in US spending billions of dollars trying to make a dead person alive. There are some people still having hope. So they have given their bodies to that scientist and paying money to him from their property that any day he will make them alive. The switch will be on. They'll come back jumping up. Krishna is saying, Jatasya hi dhruvo mrityuh. Chapter 2, he made it crystal clear. Once you die, that's it. You will be born again, but in a different body. But in the same body, you cannot come back again. అది possible కాదు అది. ఆ సత్యం మనం ఒప్పుకోం. మాతాజీ ఇప్పుడే మాట్లాడుకుంటున్నాం మీరు అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్. హరే కృష్ణ అమ్మ బాగున్నారమ్మా? రైట్. Yes. So, what was the question we discussed with Mataji asked? Free will. Okay. So, actually, Krishna has given us free will so that we can choose to have the way we want. Otherwise, we would have become literally like robots. Robots అంటే కృష్ణుడు చెప్పినట్టుగానే నడవాలి, కాళ్ళు చేతులు అన్ని బంధించినట్టుగా అయిపోతుంది. కానీ కృష్ణ has given us complete free will to decide every day your choice. Breakfast, should I have idli or dosha or uttappam? To breakfast itself, we have 45 items. South Indians are lucky. I know it is a lot of pressure on Matajis, but it is. But I mean, to have breakfast itself, we have 40 items. You go to any restaurant, how much is the menu? How long is the menu? Some restaurants have 20-page menu. It takes half an hour to go through the entire menu to decide. I know finally we'll say, give me one paneer butter masala and one butter naan. After going through the menu up and down. Please.
You will be not what's given. Means maybe 90% is destiny. Free will is little.
Yeah. So, Prabhu, that can be compared like this. For example, many of you might have seen a cow or an ox being tied. It has got this much rope. It is tied. But well within that rope, is it able to move? అర్థమైందండి? ఎగ్జాంపుల్ అర్థమైందా? Well within that rope, అంత తాడు కట్టారు. Let's say that rope is longer. Let's say that rope is 500 meters. Up to 500 meters, that cow can move within that one. But still it is tied. It is tied, బంధించబడింది, but within 500 meters it can move. We are also like that. We are bound by the laws of the nature. We are born, we will die, we will get old age, we'll get disease, ఈ సమస్యలు ఉంటాయి, ups and downs of life, we'll get happiness, we'll get, all these are, we are bound by certain this one. But well within that we have freedom to move around. That is the right word. Very good point. So destiny is certain radius, but within that radius, you have lot of freedom. Very simple, Prabhu. Do I want to read Bhagavad Gita and connect to Krishna or not is a choice. Or do I want to waste one more life given by Krishna? Durlabham Manusha Janma is a choice given by Krishna. Every day we have choice. After I going home, should I chant or no? Chant or OTT? Chant or OTT? Most of the times OTT will win. What is winning in your home? How many of you chanting is winning? Chant or OTT? Chant or OTT? Chanting is winning? Very good. That means you have reached that stage where you are able to say no to that half an hour, 1 hour, say no to other distractions and focus back on this one. So that is what is, so free will destiny is a very confusing topic. A lot of people feel that if you have all the free will, there is no meaning of destiny. If you have all the destiny, there is no meaning of free will. Understood? So there is free will and there is destiny. So with the free will, we can change our destiny. Okay, now I wanted to connect you to this point of tendencies. Tendencies means manastatva. అంటే అనేక జన్మల నుంచి వచ్చే మనకి వాసన. Basically, Krishna predicts this stupid guy sitting here, his name Satya. Based on his past tendencies, it will take another 1 million lives for him to come to Vaikuntha. Based on my tendencies. You can predict a person's behavior based on tendencies, right? For example, one of you don't need to raise hands. Is one of you are short-tempered? One of you get angry too early? You get angry too early, right? So your spouse knows that you will get angry too early. That is your tendency. If I do this, he'll get angry. She knows that one. But you have a choice to control your anger. Avuna kada? I know it is very difficult, but you still have a choice to control your anger. If you control your anger in that situation, your wife is surprised. Are, ఈయనకి చాలా కోపం వస్తుంది, ఈ టైంలో ఏంటి సైలెంట్గా ఉన్నట్టు. Like that, Krishna, based on our tendencies, Krishna might think that this person will come to Bhagavad Gita class only after 74 lives. But you may decide, I am coming to Bhagavad Gita class in this life only. Sorry, I hope this is safe. I am coming to Bhagavad Gita class in this life only. That means you are working against your tendencies. అంటే మీ మనస్తత్వానికి ఆపోజిట్గా మీరు వర్క్ చేసి మీ డెస్టినీని మీరు మార్చుకోవచ్చు. Is the example clear? By tendencies, by our normal tendencies, we'll keep going like that one. But strongly you took this one and you are working against your tendencies, then you are changing your destiny. In a normal situation, it will take another 70 lives to become serious on Krishna. But you have a choice to become serious on Krishna in this life only. అర్థమైందండి? ఈ జన్మలోనే మనం సీరియస్ అవ్వటానికి అవకాశం ఉంది. సో ఆ టెండెన్సీస్ అన్నది అట్లా ఉంటుంది అనమాట. మనస్తత్వం అన్నది మనం ప్రెడిక్ట్ చేసిన దానికన్నా అన్ప్రెడిక్టబుల్గా మనం మారచ్చు. దట్స్ వై యూ సీ సమ్ క్రిమినల్స్ బికమింగ్ గాడ్ కాన్షియస్ పీపుల్. దెర్ వాస్ వన్ స్టార్, ఐ ఫర్గాట్, ఇన్ ప్యారిస్. షీ వాజ్ ఆన్ Vogue magazine. I mean, 20-30 years ago, she was on Vogue magazine front page so many times. And she chose to become a Krishna conscious lady. What is the normal expectation? She will continue in the fashion modeling. But what is her past tendencies? So she will get name, fame, enjoy that life. At some point in time, she will become old, she will die. That is a normal tendency. But she forcibly changed her lifestyle of modeling and she became a Krishna devotee. Until yesterday, she was having 10% of the clothes. From next day morning, she was having gungat and tilak and became a Krishna conscious lady. That was a conscious choice taken by her to become a sincere Krishna conscious person. Is that clear? అర్థమవుతుందండి? Tendencies, free will, మనస్తత్వాన్ని మనం మార్చుకోవచ్చు. Right. So, again, we discussed this one. Rewards and punishment. Why is Krishna punishing us? We use rewards and punishment in school, right? At home, parents are doing for your children. Why not Krishna?
Good point.
Yeah, please.
So the turning point when coming, that turning point is decided by destiny. Or suppose in town somebody a murderer or somebody is something, some huge criminal activity that has been done.
Yeah.
So when he's getting some turning point, that he is come in contact with this.
Prabhu, the turning point actually is two ways. One is the turning point might come from your Ajnata Sukriti. That means some good thing you have done in the past life. So the turning point will come to you. But even when the turning point comes, you have a choice. You understood? You still have a choice. Whether should become serious or not is a choice you have. So Krishna will keep giving opportunities to each one of us. That's what I said. He's an equal employment opportunity, equal opportunity employer. He starts giving. So sometimes the turning point is very strong, but still whether will you change or not is a choice. Krishna will wait and see. Are, abhi kya karega? A banda kya karega? I've given him an opportunity. Lega nahi lega. Aega nahi aega. So that's why they say, at least if you start doing some pious activities, that will come back as a opportunity for us. Ajnata Sukriti. Ee janmalo, we might have done, okay, probably we have not gone to Vaikunta, we have not achieved, understand, we have not reached that stage. Anta stage ke ellepam. But at least have human life again. At least have human life again. We need to do enough so that at least we have human life again. So that at least we'll get again WhatsApp message, please attend Bhagavad Gita classes. If you are in a pig body, sorry to say that word. Not possible, right? At least if you are in a human body, next life you have an opportunity. So that is the minimum. It is the minimum we have to work towards it. Then comes the incremental things and kind of things. A lot of great people talk about their turning points. All of us have an opportunity of this turning point. Right. So rewards and punishment is Krishna. I think we are spending a lot of time today on this one, but that's okay. It is important to get our clarity. So is rewards and punishment are acceptable? In schools, they are there. At home, they are there. In office, they are there. There is an annual appraisal policy. And also there is a punishment. What is that? What is that policy called? PIP. Software industry, PIP, Performance Improvement Plan. And they make you sit next to the exit door. After 3 months, either they make you come back and sit in the middle of the office or take you out of the door. Sometimes there is a forced PIP. That is karma. Destiny, forced PIP, and you are asked to get out of this one. Srila Prabhupada had a forced destiny. He was having an amazing pharmaceutical business. He was doing extremely amazing well. And Krishna decided, I wanted my devotee to become 100% Krishna conscious and make millions of people. So he has put losses to his business. He has snatched away all his business. And business మొత్తం లాగేసుకున్నంత down అయిపోయింది. He was like doing, in a normal situation, in a predictable situation, he would have become probably a CEO of a pharmaceutical company having multinational branches in 100 countries, like Pfizer or something like that. But Prabhupada decided to put him on roads. Krishna decided to put him on roads. ఆయన బిజినెస్ మొత్తం పడిపోయి ఫోర్స్డ్గా కృష్ణుడి వైపు తిరిగే పరిస్థితి క్రియేట్ చేశాడు. ఆయన అటు తిరగబట్టి వాళ్ళు మనం తిరుగుతున్నాం. మనం అందరం ఆయనకి ఎంతో రుణపడి ఉన్నాం. Because of him, Krishna conscious is happening all over the world. So sometimes Krishna will create a forced situations. But even in that forced situations, he have free will. Let's say for Prabhupada, he has created that situation. He has a choice. నువ్వు ఏం చేసావా నన్ను అంత రోరింగ్ బిజినెస్ నుంచి మేరకు నీచే గిరాయా బోల్కే రెస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద లైఫ్ యూ కెన్ స్కోర్ ఆన్ కృష్ణ ఆర్ యూ కెన్ టేక్ దట్ ఆపర్చునిటీ. అచ్చా కృష్ణ, దిస్ ఈస్ యువర్ ప్లాన్, రైట్? యూ నో మై టెండెన్సీస్ దట్ ఐ కెన్ నెవర్ లీవ్ మై బిజినెస్. సో యూ మేడ్ మీ in this situation so that I can focus on this one. And he took this choice. And then he changed the choice of all of us. So every situation there is a choice, Prabhujis and Matajis. Prati situation lo manaki choice undi. And it is which choice we take. Right. So like how rewards and punishment are there in our day-to-day life, that's why Krishna is also giving rewards and punishment. So we discussed this one. Why is there no? Yesterday I posted a few questions. Some of you have answered, so we don't need to spend a lot of time until you have further questions. So why is there so much injustice? Why law is not working on bad people? The answer, what is the answer? Why is law not working on the bad people? Past karma. Past karmas. So in the past karma, they might have done a lot of good things. So they are given human life again, and they are born in an extremely rich family. They are given all privileges, all facilities. VIP darshan in Tirupati, all facilities ochini. They are enjoying that one. But e-life law, they chose to do all nonsense. Right? But they have got so much of enormous of positive karma. దానికి కూడా అనుభవించాలి కదా. మనం ఇందాకే చెప్పుకున్నాం కదా, పాజిటివ్ కర్మ ఆల్సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ ఇట్, నెగటివ్ కర్మ ఆల్సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు టేక్ ఇట్. సో ఫస్ట్ దే ఆర్ ఫినిషింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఆల్ దేర్ పాజిటివ్ బ్యాలెన్స్. వన్స్ ద పాజిటివ్ బ్యాలెన్స్ ఇస్ ఓవర్, వాట్ విల్ స్టార్ట్? దెబ్బ మీద దెబ్బ, దెబ్బ మీద దెబ్బ, ఇట్ విల్ స్టార్ట్ కమింగ్ బ్యాక్. సో ఎవరు, దేర్ ఇస్ నో వన్ హూ ఇస్ పర్మనెంట్లీ హ్యాపీ ఆర్ ఇస్ దేర్ ఇస్ నో వన్ హూ ఇస్ పర్మనెంట్లీ అన్హ్యాపీ అన్నది లేదు. సో ఇట్ మైట్ అపియర్ టెంపరరీ మన కళ్ళ ముందు, ఏంటండి వీళ్ళు ఎన్ని తప్పులు చేసినా ఇంకా ఆనందంగానే బతుకుతున్నారు వీళ్ళు. It might appear temporarily, but if you look at it long term, and Lopa Mataji also gave one beautiful answer. There are so many rich people, outward they look like awesome life, but if you go deep into their life, you will understand. Take the example of celebrities. Can celebrity come and eat a pani puri on the road? So many celebrities are committing suicide. If they have everything in their life, why should they commit suicide? Cafe Coffee Day CEO. You all know the story, right? Cafe Coffee Day CEO. What is the need for him to commit a suicide when he is a CEO? అవసరం ఏంటండి? ఏంటన్నారు? సిద్ధార్థ్. ఎస్, there are like that so many people. బయట నుంచి చూస్తుంటే ఇట్ లుక్స్ లైక్ దేర్ లైఫ్ ఇస్ ఆసమ్, బట్ యూ నెవర్ నో. మేబీ దే హ్యావ్ రిచ్నెస్, బట్ లోపలికి వెళ్ళి చూస్తే మేబీ దే మైట్ హ్యావ్ బ్రోకెన్ అప్ రిలేషన్షిప్స్. హస్బెండ్ వైఫ్ డోంట్ టాక్ టు ఈచ్ అదర్. Maybe children don't talk to them each other. Their children don't even care about their parents. So horrible things might be happening in their home. బయట నుంచి మాత్రం wow, 7-storied building, long car as equal to a ship. ఇవన్నీ నుంచి బయటికి కనబడుతుంది. లోపల ఆల్రెడీ దే మైట్ బి గోయింగ్ త్రూ సంథింగ్. సో యూ నెవర్ నో. Everybody is going through their karmic reactions. Ambani sir. Incurable disease. Ambani can throw 1,000 crores to any doctor. Doctors can fly and come to his home and give treatment. But is he able to solve that problem? No. Then artham enti? You know, in the COVID time, you have seen that videos. One old lady bringing all the dollars and throwing in the reception. Please give me life. What happened? No. Even though you put 1,000 crores, your life cannot be extended by 1 minute. Now, artificially, it can be extended in India now. They'll put you in one machine, and if you want, they can run the machine for per day 1.5 lakh. How long you can give that money? They'll keep running that artificial machine. The day you say my ATM balance is over, they'll switch off that and give the body. Until then, they'll keep extending artificially. But naturally, they can't extend.
Living person, that person is actually living.
He's living. He's living. He's living from that point of view. But he will not be, rare chances of he again getting up from the bed and coming back. It is like artificial living only. So, manaki just, we feel like, I think today's conversation is very important. Let's have as much open conversation as possible. This need not be like a one-way dialogue. Right. So, why some people flourish permanently, we just discussed. There's nothing called flourishing permanently. Committing suicide is free will.
Not the destiny.
That circumstances is a destiny. You are put in a certain circumstance that so many difficulties like relationship problem, monetary problem, that problem, this problem, and you are created in that situations by your destiny. But whether you want to do suicide or you want to fight with that circumstance is your free will choice. It's a test. It's a big test. It's a choice. That's why Shastra never allows suicide. Shastra never encourages suicide, whatever may be the circumstance. Because you are postponing your karmic reactions by suicide. Let's say 10 more years you have to go through the karma. You are killing yourselves. Will the karma wait? You get the next body, that balance will come and sit on your head. ఏదో అంటారు, కాశీకి వెళ్తే పాపాలన్నీ బయట చెట్టు మీద కూర్చుంటాయంట, గుడి నుంచి రాగానే మళ్ళీ చెట్టుని ఎత్తికెక్కుతాయంట, అట్లా అంటారు. అట్లా ఆల్ దోస్ that one will be waiting there. As soon as you get your body, they will haunt you again. There is no, you are only escaping from this life. You cannot escape from the karmic reaction. There is only one possibility of escaping. 18.66. Sarva dharman parityatya mamekam sharanam raja aham ta sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma sucha. That is only way to escape from the karma is holding the lotus feet of Krishna. Mam ekam sharanam praja. Mam ekam. Holding the lotus feet of Krishna, doing Hare Krishna Mahamantra, reading Bhagavatam, reading Bhagavad Gita, chanting bhajan. This is the way to nullify your karma. Adi kakunda em chesina karma zero avadu. Karma cannot become zero by any other way. Enni kotlu ichina karma zero avadu. Enni kotla నామం చేసావని అడుగుతాడు. ఎన్ని కోట్లు నామం చేసావని అడుగుతారు తప్ప నీ దగ్గర ఎంత సంపాదన ఉందని ఎవరు అడగరు. యాక్చువల్గా అది ఒకటి ఉంది, కోటి వైద్యులు, ఐ ఫర్గాట్ దట్ లైన్ ఫ్రమ్ నరసింహ శతం అనుకుంటా. ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ, కోటి వైద్యులు వచ్చినా సరే, ఈవెన్ దో yes, exactly. Even though you have the best cardiologist, best nephrologist, best neurologist sitting next to your table, they cannot extend your life by 1 minute. If the destiny says you have to leave at that time. Prabhuji, then why do we need to go to hospital? That's a different conversation. Because we have hope. We have not reached that stage. It is Krishna's decision if I want to live or not. We have not reached that stage. We are normal people, so we go to hospital. But it is Krishna's final decision. You had a massive heart attack. You are on the operation table. You will survive or not? We don't know. But why do we get into the hospital? With the hope that I'll come out running, dancing. But మనం వస్తామో రావో మనకు తెలియదు. వస్తామన్న ఆశతో మనం we get admitted in the hospital. Right. Okay, let's continue. So now again this discussion. Why is reincarnation related to karma? Why can't I settle everything in this life? Why do we need to postpone to the next life? Why can't Krishna settle everything in this life only? Actually, there are different answers. They say that one, no? How many of you do gardening? Okay, I think you all will understand better. You sow some seeds. Does each plant come immediately? Some will take 1 week, some will take 15 days, some will take 1 month. Like for example, Shastra says what is this one? Bamboo will take 3 years. And after 3 years, to become 10 feet, it will take only 1 year. But it will take 3 years. So, which seed will take how long to germinate? We don't know. Experienced people will know. Experienced farmers will know. This 3 నెలలకు పంట వస్తుందండి, ఇది 6 నెలలకు వస్తుందండి, ఇది సంవత్సరానికి వస్తుందండి. Like that, Krishna is the experienced farmer. He knows when what will come. But it will germinate. It will take time. Sometimes it will take time. It is crystal clear. Shastra also says that one. Why Shastra? For example, you have done some crime. You are in police department. They have taken you and start giving you 3rd degree. If they start giving you 3rd degree non-stop for 3 days, what will happen? You will die. What they will do? They will give 3rd degree for few hours, make you recover for 4 days, then give you 2nd coating, give you 1 week to recover, then they will give you 3rd coating. Okay, sir, if they give 1, 2, 3, all 3 coatings in one go, what will happen? Akade chachurku. Like a 2nd coating, you time kuda mana patko. You understood this example? In a similar way, if Krishna starts giving all the results at one go, you cannot even take it. You cannot even survive. That means it's as good as, if I put in a little funny way, you are walking on the road, you have a massive accident, you go to the hospital, your entire body is tied, and you start walking out of your hospital, again another massive accident. Then again you are taken into the hospital, tied, 21 days rest, you come out, again another massive accident. Can you take this? You can't take it. So that's why Krishna also distributes the karma into various lives based on how much we can take, how much we can tolerate. Beyond a point, we can't even take it.
Bangladesh, but the train was treated like horribly.
Yeah.
People know that they have done good. In spite of their ego, they have done something.
Correct. No.
So how that monk, the soul should feel into the Krishna conscious and doing the good things as per the rules and regulations. It accumulates a very bad.
Yeah. Actually, it is all about our consciousness, Amma. It is about our consciousness. So we see a lot of injustice happening. I know, like Mataji put this question, some Bangladesh, they have destroyed the temple and killed some people, right? So you can see that from 2 ways. You can see it like that he has been killed, that could be his karmic reaction, that at certain point of time he has to leave his body. You can see it like his karmic reaction kind of thing. Or you can see it like probably Krishna has decided to end his life through these karmic reactions, finish it off and give him moksha. You never know. It's Krishna's decision how we want to take it. Actually, there was one great sannyasi in US. His name is Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. And he died at 40s or something, very young age, in an accident. In an accident, he died. And he was having a big responsibility to construct a huge temple. And he is a very talented person. He can make anything happen. He was like a great leader, an American. So everybody went to Prabhupada and asked him, how can this person have this kind of sudden death? He said he's been called into another planet for some massive preaching moment. Prabhupada answered that one. That means he has to leave his body here and take up another engagement in another planet. Krishna wanted him to take a bigger service, do some other service. As simple as that one, your CEO wanted you in the new branch. In this branch, you are very successful. You are the manager. Without you, your branch is not running. But CEO has another big branch opened and he feels you are the most qualified manager. And he wants to take you out and put you into that branch. This branch, somehow it will survive without second person also. Or even though profits are 10% less, it's okay because he feels that that is more important for him. He takes you out and put in another branch. So that was the answer given by Prabhupada to people when people have asked like this. Actually, these situations shake our faith, frankly speaking. Everkana manas kadultundi. And how can a devotee be killed? How can temple be destroyed? What is Krishna doing? A lot of people ask these questions. When your temple is destroyed, your God was sitting quiet. Is the God there or not? Is it just a stone? Why God doesn't react when his temple is being broken? If he's really powerful, why can't he come and stop all those Turks or those people destroying Somanath temple? How many times they have destroyed all these things? What is your answer? What is your answer for that one? Any of you online also, please, if you have answers, please join in. Yeah. Can Krishna can't protect himself? Possible kada? But sometimes he doesn't even intervene into the day-to-day things of the life. He leaves it to us. He leaves it to us to take care. There are some people who are going to fight to protect the temple. He leaves it. It is not that he cannot. He can change anything, anytime, anywhere. But if he interferes every minute, then there's no meaning. But ఆయన రోజు వచ్చి మన పని చేస్తున్నాడు అనుకోండి పొద్దున్న సాయంకాలం వచ్చి there's no meaning. He doesn't interfere in many things on a day-to-day life. మనకు వచ్చి వదిలేస్తాడు ఆయన బాధ్యత. Maybe while protecting the temple you die, you got the highest karma. You have highest positive karma. He is going to give you a better life or he might take you there. Whatever it may be, he leaves every situation. మనకి అలా అనిపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది మన మనసుకి ఆ భగవంతుడు ఏం చేయడా. Especially all this గొర్రె పిల్లలం. They all keep asking a lot of stupid questions in the TV. You are seeing this one? Stupid questions. I watch sometimes. I know it's not good, but I keep watching because I wanted, from a preacher point of view, I wanted to think what is the answer I should give. Somebody posed me this kind of question. I know stupid minds will not accept those answers and there's no point in అందుకే మూర్ఖులతో వాదించద్దంటారు. Sometimes there is no point in arguing with the people. But there might be some people who are good, sensible, but they have questions. They want to ask that questions and get clear. Then their faith will become strong. Otherwise, they are confused. But their intentions are good. My focus is on the people who have good intentions. My focus is not on the people who are, whatever you say, they will not accept. We have to pray for them. Krishna, at least in next life, make him your devotee. Make him at least, you know who is the most unfortunate people? Not the poor people. Atheists are the more unfortunate people. Bhakti leni vallu are the most unfortunate people as per Shastra. Right. I discussed this one. Why does not God give all the reactions? I don't understand the relation between the reaction and action. Why am I not told my sin before I am punished? How many of you seen a cigarette packet? I'm not asking you how many of you smoke. How many of you seen a cigarette packet? On the cigarette packet, what is written? Huh? No, smoking kills directly. If you see, I don't know in India, but outside India, the cigarette packet will clearly say smoking kills. Direct. It is not indirect, injurious to health. Smoking kills. And that now, as per the law, that advertisement has to be 60% on the face of the cigarette packet. Huh? Kanabartundi kadandi? How many people stopped smoking seeing that one? They're seeing that one. Smoking kills. అండ్ పొద్దున్న లేస్తే ముఖేష్ కనబడతాడు. నా 2 గాజులు అమ్ముకున్నాను. సినిమాకి వెళ్తే చాలా స్టార్టింగ్లో కనబడతాడు ముఖేష్, ఆ 2 గాజులు. How many have seen that ad and stopped smoking? How many of people have seen that smoking kills and they immediately decide, "Chee, what nonsense is this?" What does it mean? మనం చెప్పినా వినం. We
తప్పని
think that
తెలిసిన
these are all like some pertinent logical questions by the illogical people. Had you told me before, I would have not done this karma. అంటే ఒక తప్పు చేస్తున్నప్పుడు ఇమీడియట్గా అశరీరవాణి పైనుంచి వచ్చి యాజ్ పర్ సెక్షన్ సో అండ్ సో ఇఫ్ యూ డూ దిస్ యూ విల్ గెట్ దిస్ కర్మ సో ప్లీజ్ డోంట్ డూ ఇట్.
కానీ మనకి తప్పని తెలిసినా చేస్తా ఉండే అంటే మన ఓన్ రీజనింగ్ మనం రీజన్ ఇస్తాం ఎందుకు చేసాం ఈ తప్పు ఎందుకు చేసాం ఈ తప్పు అని అంటూనే ఉంటాం కానీ అది తప్పని ఒప్పుకోం చాలా సార్లు.
సో అసలు తప్పని there are so many things we do today even though they are not good, right? For example, I am very heavy guy. I know I have to exercise a lot, but I'm not doing it. I know I'm supposed to, but I'm not doing it. Right? So like this, there are so many things in our life. We know it is not good, but we still do it. So apply this simple logic. Even though somebody says you, we still do it. For example, all parents might have observed, you would have tell your children, don't be on mobile for so long, it is not good for your eyes. But is there any children who is listening? 10 more minutes, Amma. That 10 minutes means 3 hours. Ma, just last episode అయిపోవచ్చిందమ్మా. There are unfortunately 71 more episodes. Nowadays, OTT is killing us. Like at least earlier we were watching movie for 3 hours and throwing them away. Now they're creating episode after episode, season 1 after season 2, season 2 after season 3. They're making us addicted. So even though there is enough knowledge, we still make mistakes. So let us not blame God. Why are you not telling me before? Small example of cigarette packet. Small example of diet and exercise. We are not following. So this is a logically illogical question. Are you convinced? Ardhavainda? Okay, right? So we are suffering today, but yet we do mistakes. And we are seeing people suffering in front of our eyes. How many of you seen blind people? How many of you seen people having advanced cancer and they are going to die in next 1 year? Huh? How many of you seen people without hands or legs? We are seeing all this in front of our eyes. Mana manasulo enta marpu vachindi. Buddha repented. You remember Buddha's story? We all have studied. As he was walking, newly married, he was walking. He saw one old man, he saw one sick man, he saw one dead man. Muggurni chusadu. He has seen these 3 cases and his mind changed. And he left his wife and he went to the forest and he did his penance and kind of things. But we are seeing all these things. Man life lo em marpu vachindi. Because we stopped, because what is the main reason? We stopped reflecting and we stopped connecting that to our situation. వాడికి వచ్చిందంటే రేపొద్దు నాకు కూడా రావచ్చు కదా. If I continue to do the mistakes I am doing, even I might get the same punishment. Upadeshamrita Shastra, basically there is an example of a thief. There are 3 different people. One person, దొంగతనం చేయటం తప్పు, నేను చేయకూడదు. One person's thinking. Second person's thinking, దొంగతనం చేసి జైల్లోకి వెళ్ళి అమ్మో నెక్స్ట్ టైం నుంచి జాగ్రత్తగా ఉండాలి. సెకండ్ పర్సన్. థర్డ్ పర్సన్, దొంగతనం చేసి జైల్లోకి వెళ్ళి బయటకు వచ్చి మళ్ళీ దొంగతనం చేసి మళ్ళీ జైల్లోకి వెళ్ళి మళ్ళీ బయటకు వచ్చి దొంగతనం చేయకుండా ఉండలేక మళ్ళీ జైల్లోకి వెళ్తాం. There are 3 types of people. You understood? First person is, he knows, oh, as per law, I am not supposed to do this mistake. Second person commits the mistake. Next time I should be careful. Third person is, keep doing, never learning. Which category will we belong to? I will leave it to you. I have no answers. I will leave it to each one of you. Which category you belong to is a question which we have to put to ourselves. Whether we belong to category 1, category 2 or category 3. Yeah. Or we are special people. In some situations we are category 3. In some situations we are category 1. In some situations we are category 2. I know where you are coming from.
Yeah.
Right? So, ala untundi mana jeevitam. So, let us not blame. And second one, this question, Giridhar Prabhu will give the answer. I don't know laws of karma. Why am I subjected to punishment?
Ignorance is not excuse.
He's a liar. He knows. What is the answer, Prabhu?
Ignorance is not.
Ignorance of law is not an excuse. I am driving in the US at 120 kilometers per hour. And he stops me and he puts a penalty. Hey, I've just landed in US just today. I didn't know. As soon as I entered in the immigration, nobody gave me the traffic laws of US. I did not go through 2 hours of orientation class. Why are you putting a penalty? Once I was driving in New Jersey Turnpike like crazy from Stamford, Connecticut towards Washington, DC. I was driving at 110 kilometer kind of speed. And the cop stopped me. He said, I could arrest you right away, he said. I almost had tears. So then somehow he put, that time he has put a penalty, which I cried for so much, $140 penalty has put. In 2000, $140 is like so much money. I was crying for a few days, right? So can I tell the cop, I'm just in the US. I don't know all these laws. I did not go through any crash course on the US traffic rules. Or before I started driving on the New Jersey Turnpike, nobody stopped me and told me, Satya, do you know at this speed you go this much penalty, at this speed you go this much. Nobody told me. So why are you putting me this penalty? And what will the cop say? You are supposed to know all these things before you get your driving license, before you take your car out on the public way. You are supposed to know all these things. This is not my problem. You please pay your $140. In UK, again, I did that mistake once. I was driving crazy. The cop stopped me and again gave me 70 pounds penalty. And I lied to him. I said, I'm going to a hospital and that's why this one. Then he said, okay, you can contest in the court. I contested in the court. I went to the court. They asked me which philosophy you come from. I said, I'm a Hindu. They got me Bhagavad Gita. And they said, you can put your hand on Bhagavad Gita and talk. I immediately said, where do I pay 70 pounds? Because I felt like at the time I'm not so great Krishna conscious, but my consciousness did not allow me to put my hand on Bhagavad Gita and lie. I said, okay, where do I pay 70 pounds? He said, okay, don't repeat again, pay the money and get out. So I paid money and get out.
Protect your body from protecting mother. They descend people's actions.
Yeah.
Only our Bhagavad Gita and say with the law will allow our constitution law will allow that.
See, Mataji, law is different from consciousness. Law is based on the constitution and Indian penal code and certain laws, whereas consciousness is based on Bhagavad Gita, Shastras, Vedas and kind of things. So sometimes they contradict, they don't agree with each other.
And law is enforced and dharma is actually left to us.
See, even in the normal law also, when you have killed the other persons out of self-defense, sometimes you don't get that kind of capital punishment or you don't get 14 years jail or something. Based on the situation, choose what odilestar. Or you might get a small penalty or small jail term and leave you. You can get acquitted also. So it's based on situation, Mataji. How do you defend? But I was trying to answer that sometimes the law of the land and consciousness may not align with each other. They don't align with each other. Yeah. See, Mataji, sometimes you face karma here, either this one or there, somewhere you cannot escape. You know, actually, I was reading some article written by one Prabhuji. He's a Polish Prabhu. He writes beautiful article. He has written why there are sometimes even capital punishment by the law, or sometimes let's say you are put in the jail for 14 years. All these things, why is that whole penal code has come? Basically, that is to reduce the karmic reactions. All these things were there, it seems. So, ikkada konta anubhavinchaka, Krishna might say, it already anubhavinchadu, so let me reduce some. So, they sometimes even capital punishment, hanging is also given so that you don't suffer so much in your next life. Actually, that's why if you see the Indian Penal Code is also, the basis is there from hundreds of years. Even kings, even in the monarchical system, there used to be punishments. Kings were protectors of dharma. They were protectors of Veda. They know everything. But still there is a punishment system. Why? because they know by through this punishment system, at least in the next life, you don't suffer so much. Andukani, a punishment వాళ్ళు ఇస్తూ ఉండేవారు. Right. So anyway, it is discussed, why am I subject to punishment and all these things? Actually, there is one very beautiful example. Level of access is also based on our behavior. Sometimes you are put in the general jail. Sometimes you are putting in the 2nd degree jail. Sometimes you are put in the 3rd degree jail. You are isolated from everybody and you are put in the dark situation, no food for 1 week, like that one. That all depends upon the Kaidi's behavior. Avuna? In a similar way, based on our behavior also, Krishna will give different levels of karma. Sometimes it's a small punishment like a slap. Sometimes it's a huge punishment. Depends upon what we have done in the past life. So, what is the need to understand the chapter 3 karma philosophy? Iskan se uskan. మన ఈ చాప్టర్ 3 ఎందుకు చదువుకుంటున్నాం అంటే కర్మ ఫిలాసఫీ గురించి ఎందుకు తెలుసుకుంటున్నాం? So that we become a professor in karma philosophy. Hey, you do this one, you get this penalty. You do this one, you get this penalty. I have that checklist here. ఎందుకు తెలుసుకుంటున్నాం? So that we change our consciousness. We become more careful. కరెక్ట్గా తెలుగులో క్రూడ్గా చెప్పాలంటే ఒళ్ళు దగ్గర పెట్టుకు బతుకుతామని. That is the right word. I don't know what is the suitable English word for that one. So, we are learning this karma philosophy so that we are careful, we are conscious, we correct ourselves. What is the difference between God-conscious person and normal person? God-conscious person will be thinking twice before doing a mistake. I am not talking about the pretending God-conscious people. I am talking about the genuine God-conscious people. There are so many God-conscious people who are doing all kinds of nonsense, including adding animal fat in laddu. Not trying to bring some political thing, but I'm just telling. I mean, if you are really God-conscious, can you do that one? Can you do that one? So, దాదాపు డైరెక్ట్గా వెళ్ళి ఆయనతోనే ఆడుకుంటున్నారు. వెంకటేశ్వరతో ఆడుకుంటున్నారు. అక్కడ you adulterate your ghee factory, that is okay. You are directly playing with the supreme Lord. ఆయన ఎట్ట కొడతాడో ఎవరికి తెలియదు, అది ఇంకా అర్థం కావట్లేదు ఆయనకి.
Stealing from temple jewelry.
Yeah, stealing all kinds of. Shabarimala Ayyappa chief priest is arrested now for the gold scam. Chief priest. We used to go and touch their feet. I used to go to Shabarimala for 7 years. I used to go for Mala in my previous life. I mean, in my previous life means in this life only. Right. Right. I used to go to Shabarimala and all. Right. And we used to go wait for 45 minutes sometimes to touch the feet of that male Shanti, that chief priest. How many of you went to Shabarimala? Anybody? In next room, you have the chief priest, no? They'll be waiting there as if they are Vishnu avatar. And we all will be waiting in the queue to touch their feet. So, and that guy is now caught in gold scam. What to do? People sitting right next to the God are not God consciousness. And people who are millions of kilometers away can be God conscious. I sometimes feel the devotion outside India is more intense. I've seen that. I've seen in Europe and US and all. People are missing so much. అరే నేను బృందావనం వెళ్ళి 5 ఏళ్ళు అయిందని నేను బాధపడిన వాళ్ళని చూశాను. నేను ఇక్కడ ఉండి మనం వెళ్ళాం బృందావనం. అక్కడ వాళ్ళు 4 ఏళ్ళు అయిందండి, ఇండియాకి సెలవులు దొరకట్లేదు, బృందావనం వెళ్ళాలని చచ్చిపోతున్నాను, సెలవు దొరకట్లేదు, ఇబ్బంది పడుతున్నాను. మనకి ఇట్స్ 1.5 hour flight from here, but we'll not go. When are you taking all of us, Prabhu? Vrindavan or Puri? Where will you take us? Pandharpur, Puri, Vrindavan, 3 places. Vrindavan? We'll all go to Vrindavan? Oh, let us ask Raghunandan Prabhu. Please take us. Right. So we'll plan that. I don't know, Krishna enduku palkichado. Today it came. So we all should go to Vrindavan.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So it is, coming back to this topic, it is all about consciousness. Yesterday I was doing a Telugu class, some Matajis are attending. I was quoting this silly example. Krishna does very deep CT and MRI scan in our heart for every action. He goes deep inside, he takes screenshots for every action. What is your consciousness? He takes continuous screenshots. He has unlimited memory. He continuously takes screenshots of what is the consciousness. ఆ టైంలో మీ మనస్తత్వం ఎలా ఉంది మీరు ఆ పని చేస్తున్నప్పుడు. Are you sitting here and giving Bhagavad Gita classes for your name and fame and publicity? Or are you doing it as a service to Prabhupada and Krishna? Krishna will scan my heart and check it. If I am doing this for the sake of publicity, he will spit on my face. If I am doing it as a service to Krishna, he'll feel happy. Who knows? Only he knows what is in my heart. Like that? Endama? Yes. You can actually, Shastra says one beautiful statement. You are what you are when no one is watching. You are what you are when no one is watching. That is true you. ఎవరు లేనప్పుడు మీరు ఏం చేస్తున్నారో అది మీ అసలైన నేచర్. Shastra also says never be alone. Shastra also recommends to the extent possible never be alone. Because when you are alone, Kamsa, Ravana will start coming out from this one. Rakshasలు బయటకు వస్తూ ఉంటారు. At least when you are with people, Rakshasas will be subsided. So at least better be with people. Better always be with people as much as possible so that లోపల నుంచి రాక్షసులు బయటికి రాకుండా ఉంటారు. Right. Of course. Yes, you are right. You have to be with the right association. Yes. Yes. That's why Prabhupada said, I need to create so many temples, because otherwise where will you go? If you come out of the house, everywhere is Maya. Mana snehitalu, mana chuttalu, so-called well-wishers, our apartment mates, our office colleagues. 90% of all our circles, they are not God conscious. Or they are semi-God conscious. They are not serious God conscious. So what will happen? Already our faith is withering. Our faith is very weak. Our faith is so weak. You meet one of your friend, he will remove that faith in 5 minutes. You are attending Bhagavad Gita classes since 8 months, right? Why are you going through that problem? Are correct kada? Hey amma, 6 నెలల నుంచి క్లాసులకు పోతున్నాను, ఇంకా నాకు ఆ సమస్య ఎందుకు వచ్చింది అంటే కృష్ణుడు లేడా, ఉన్నాడా, ఉంటే నన్ను చూడకున్నావా, ఏం చేస్తున్నాడు, అవసరమా ఇంకా భగవద్గీత క్లాసెస్కి వెళ్తాం, మానేస్తే బెటరా, ఏమొచ్చింది నాకు పొద్దున్నే 6:30కి లేచేది. విల్ స్టార్ట్ థింకింగ్ లైక్ దిస్. With great difficulty, we are coming for 6 months to the classes. We are trying to hold our consciousness. Man chuttalu evaro okadu okka second lo peekestar. Some of my relatives said, what is your problem? At young age, you have started going Bhagavad Gita classes. Nikana pecha. Some of my relatives have asked. It's been recorded. That's okay. My own brother-in-law said, you are half mad. You are wasting your precious time. Use that time to analyze on stock markets or real estate or something, invest and make more money. Yeah, you are unnecessarily reading Bhagavad Gita. So, our own people keep saying that one. Who will encourage us? Devotees only will encourage us. This group, this kind of people, I know we are all not at that stage. We are at least trying to come to that stage. But this group will encourage us. If you see each other in walking, what will you say? If you see each other and walking in the park, what will you say? You'll say Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
You'll say Mataji, Sunday satsang vastunara? Mataji mala chestunara? Mataji, Prabhuji has given homework which is supposed to be ignored. Prabhuji said, please 3 read slokas every day. How many of you reading at least 3 slokas every day? Only ఏదో ఒకటి చాలు నాకు. How many of you are reading at least 15 minutes a day Bhagavad Gita book? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5, 6, 6.25. On and off. Okay, I will include on and off also. 7, 8. That is super good. So 9 of you are reading. I request everybody.
Listening.
Huh?
Myself listening.
You are listening. Good. Either listen or read. Do something. ఈ సండే అవ్వగానే ఆ భగవద్గీత పుస్తకం ఒక అరమాల్లో పెట్టేసేసి ఆ జపమాల ఇంకో అరమాల్లో పెట్టి మళ్ళీ నెక్స్ట్ డే సండే మార్నింగ్ టైంకి 6:15కి భగవద్గీత ఎక్కడ పెట్టాను నేను? పక్కింట్లో పెట్టానా? బాత్రూంలో ఉందా? వి షుడ్ నాట్ బి లైక్ దట్. బాత్రూమ్ అంటే నాకు గుర్తొచ్చింది. ఇన్ రష్యా people were keeping Bhagavad Gita books at that time in bathrooms, because if Bhagavad Gita book is seen outside, they would have been arrested. So at that time, huge this one, 20th. Now there are lakhs. Now Russia has got more devotees than India. So at that time, Bhagavad Gita book they used to keep in bathroom, near the toilet seat. Is it correct to keep the Bhagavad Gita book in the toilet? In a general sense, భగవద్గీత పుస్తకం టాయిలెట్లో పెట్టచ్చా? మరి రష్యన్స్ చేసింది తప్ప రైటా? రైట్. బికాస్ దే వాంటెడ్ టు రీడ్ భగవద్గీత అండ్ ఇఫ్ దే ఆర్ రీడింగ్ అవుట్ సైడ్ దే ఆర్ కాట్. సో దే యూస్ టు రీడ్ చుపా చుప్ దే యూస్ టు రీడ్ ఇన్ దట్ బుక్. సో ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఇస్ కాంటెక్స్ట్ బేస్డ్, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఇస్ కాన్షియస్నెస్ బేస్డ్. ఎక్స్టర్నల్గా చూస్తే అరే నరకంలో నిన్ను యముడు ఫ్రెంచ్ ఫ్రైస్లో వేస్తాడు నిన్ను. భగవద్గీత పుస్తకం తీసుకెళ్ళి బాత్రూంలో పెట్టావా? యూ విల్ బికమ్ ఫ్రెంచ్ ఫ్రైస్ వన్ డే, డీప్ ఫ్రెంచ్ ఫ్రైస్. యూ లైక్ ఫ్రెంచ్ ఫ్రైస్? యూ లైక్ ఫ్రెంచ్ ఫ్రైస్? రైట్. సో
అలా అంటే కృష్ణుడు
బట్ ఫ్రమ్ దట్ పాయింట్ ఆఫ్ వ్యూ హీ హ్యాస్ టేకెన్ ద భగవద్గీత ఇంటూ బాత్రూమ్ ఇస్ నాట్ రాంగ్. Look at his this one. I told this example few times, but I don't mind telling again today. I know it's in time.
అవును ప్రభుజీ. కృష్ణుడు
Radha Govinda Mandir, Vienna. I keep telling whenever there's an opportunity.
పెట్టారు కదా.
Radha Govinda Mandir, His Holiness Sripada Muni Maharaj, he's left his body now. He said, "You are all the most fortunate people born in India." At that time, okay, I was little God conscious, but I don't have deeper understanding of Bhagavad Gita or something. He said, "You are all most fortunate people. Your home is 500 kilometers away from Vrindavan. Can I touch your feet?" Annada. I had tears in my eyes. He's a sannyasi, he's a foreigner, he's a Christian, and he was a church father before. Such a person became a God conscious person, came to India, took sannyasa, and in Austria, which is a very difficult place where there is no understanding of Krishna conscious, he was trying to preach 40 years back, not today. 40 years back, he took sannyasa and he was trying to preach Krishna consciousness. He was authoring books in German and he was trying to do all that. He said, "You are all most fortunate people born in India." He said, "Anybody who is born within hundreds of kilometers from Puri are all most fortunate people," he said. Imagine if somebody is born in Puri. Imagine somebody is born in Vrindavan, Ayodhya, how fortunate they are. Right? So that is what he told me. I was like surprised. And they were doing a donation campaign for the new temple. Did I tell this story before? I don't know. So there was a poster there. We are constructing a new temple. Anybody can contribute. So I went and asked him, Maharaj, in ISKCON, all the gurus, we call them as Maharaj. So Maharaj, what is your plan? How much is the budget? He said it will take around 400,000 euros to construct the whole temple. So Maharaj, what is your fundraising plan? I was using all my IT and all my business language. This one, what is your fundraising plan, Maharaj? How are you trying? What is your social outreach plan? I was asking all these things. So, you know what was his answer? Mind-blowing answer. Krishna will send donors.
Yes.
Krishna will arrange money. Krishna will construct a temple. I will serve in that temple.
మనం సాధనం మాత్రమే.
నాకు బుర్ర తిరిగిపోయింది. Until that moment, my consciousness is, I need to do something. I have to do fundraising. I have to do social reach out. I have to advertise. I have to collect money. I have to construct temple. That's what my consciousness was. Of course, I was not in his role, but That was my thinking. And his answer was, Krishna will arrange money, Krishna will send donors, Krishna will construct the temple. Exactly like that, Krishna has constructed the temple. Beautiful temple came up in that one. We were there from 2009 to 2015 in Austria. So I met him in around 2009. Every Sunday evening, there used to be nice prasad. I was going more for prasad rather than temple. So we were just going there like that. I developed some nice relationship and he was very friendly. Then and at the same time, I was working in a very prestigious position. So I was posted as an election officer in a Hindu temple. There is a Hindu temple there, which was run by Punjabis there and all. So I was posted as an election officer. It was no less than Bihar elections. Except people killing and fisting each other, everything was going on there. There were slogans, down, down this group. One group gets elected, work for 2 years. Another group will not even come to the temple for the 2 years. They will not even come to temple. Just because this party is president, vice president, they don't even want to come and take the darshan of the temple. And they were almost fighting. It took so much difficult for me. My BP was 280. I had to stop them from fighting, still conduct the elections peacefully. They were fighting with each other. Then by the time I declared the results, I thought I will be half killed. I declared the elections and I said, Krishna, what is this? And I came out of the house, took my car. That was the situation in the Hindu temple. And I went to the Krishna temple there, church father who was telling, Krishna will send the money, Krishna will give, he's a foreign body. Krishna will give me money, Krishna will construct the temple. What a paradox. What a contrast. And actually, that was an eye-opening session to me. What is real God consciousness? I understood from that example. Ikkademo kotu sastunar, temple per toti. They were all fighting. Government has given a land. Government has given a land and they were not constructing the temple because two parties are not agreeing to each other for the past 6 years. Here, there is no land, no money, only pure intention. Bhagavantudiki temple kattali, Bhagavantudiki seva cheyali. Pure intention. Look at the paradox, look at the controversy. From that day, I started understanding what is right consciousness, what is God conscious. Then I decided, they wanted me to be a member of the temple committee, this Hindu temple. I said, Krishna Namaskar, I don't want to be, by coming as an election officer itself, I died. I said, I don't want to be a member of this committee. I started going to the temple. I started serving. I asked Maharaj, what can I do for you? He said, whatever you can support, please support. Then I took that Maharaj to some, luckily there was a bank called Austrian Anadi Bank, which was bought by a Hindu Marwadi. And we went with Maharaj to him and instantly he gave $25,000, 25,000 euros check he has cut in front of us to the temple. So that was like first good contribution we got for the temple. Maharaj also became very happy. And I started supporting that Maharaj and helped whatever extent I can, taking him to all the Indian community, explaining about the temple. We all could do something to raise some funds and finally the temple came up. So, why am I giving all these examples is, it's all about our consciousness. This group is fighting in the name of the God and this group is sincerely serving. There were hardly 8 people, all foreign body, 1 Italian, 1 Spanish and 4 local Germans. 6 people are there in the temple. And there was one Mataji and her husband died and she's already 70 plus or something. All the property she had, she has given it to the temple and she moved into the temple as a full-time into the temple, Mataji, Rohini Mataji. She's also an Austrian. She moved full-time. And with that property and with that some donations, they started constructing the temple and beautiful temple came up in Vienna, 25 kilometers from Vienna, capital of Austria. It's a lifetime experience. Anyway. Right. 331.1. Today I'm not able to read a lot of slokas. You know why? I forgot my specs. Reading glasses. Right. So the personality of Godhead said, under the supervision of the Supreme Lord and according to the result of his work, the living entity is made to enter into the womb of a woman through the particle of male semen to assume a particular type of body. So how are we getting our next body? Based on two things. Based on our past karma and based on decision of Krishna. Krishna can change the decision.
Yeah.
Is karma higher or Krishna higher? We discussed last week.
Krishna.
Huh? Is karma higher or Krishna higher? Krishna is higher
Krishna.
than karma. అది లేకపోతే ఆయన ఎందుకు పట్టుకోవాలండి మనం? వేరే ఎవరినైనా పట్టుకోవచ్చు కదా. వేరే ఎవరినైనా పట్టుకుంటే ఇంట్లో గ్యాస్ సిలిండర్ ఫ్రీగా వస్తుంది, ఏటీఎం నుంచి డబ్బులు వచ్చేస్తాయి. లేకపోతే ఇద్దరు వంట చేయడానికి ఇద్దరు ఇమీడియట్ గా కిచెన్ లోకి వచ్చారు. ఇవన్నీ విన్నారా మీరు? Right. So this is a cheap philosophy followed in the other religions. So I'm just putting them on a lighter note. So there were cheap advertisements going on in another religion. There was one lady telling, gas cylinder ho gaya. As soon as I prayed my God, gas cylinder was on. And in my ATM, I have only 200 rupees, but 40,000 came out of my ATM just because I prayed. And because our Krishna do not give 40,000 from ATM, that's why we don't want to follow Krishna. We want to follow somebody else because our Krishna doesn't give overdraft facility on an ATM. So we need to have a right consciousness. So manaki next janma ela ఆధారపడింది అంటే ఈ జన్మలో మనం చేసుకున్న కర్మ బట్టి Krishna will decide the next body. We will enter into one womb, whether it's a human womb or mosquito womb or rat womb or what womb, it is pre-decided. 8.6 Loka says, whatever you think in the last minute, that will be your body in the next life also. So Krishna decides our next life. So Mano Janman Sarthaka ela cheskovali, we have to be extremely careful with our rest of the life. Forget about the past. Whatever may be our age. Today is, what is the date, Prabhu? 11th January 2026, New Year. Forget everything happened from our birthday until today. Jo ho gaya to ho gaya. At least from now, how can we change our life? How can we change our consciousness? మన మనస్తత్వాన్ని ఎలా మార్చుకోవాలి? భక్తి వైపు ఎలా తిరగాలి? How can we change our karma? How can we do akarma? ఏమనుకున్నాం మనం? We have to do akarma. Right? We did not do a single sloka today. Let's do one sloka. Otherwise, we feel like we have not touched anything. Yajnatvat karmanonyatra loko yam karma bandhana tadartham karma kaunteya mukta sangha samachara. So meaning, work done as a sacrifice was Vishnu has to be performed. Otherwise, work causes bondage in this material world. Therefore, O son of Kunti, perform your prescribed duties for his satisfaction. And in that way, you can always remain free from bondage. This sloka is connected to last 1.5 hour discussion. Krishna has given a beautiful sloka at the end, so that it is like a nice conclusion for what we discussed. So, Shastra is telling that work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu. Otherwise, the work causes bondage. Ante, doing anything for our own self creates bondage, creates karma. Working for Krishna frees us up from karma. భగవంతుడి కోసం మనం చేసే ఏ పనైనా సరే కొత్త కర్మ అంటకుండా చూస్తుంది. ఉన్న ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ కర్మని కూడా దగ్ధం చేస్తుంది. కానీ భగవంతుడి కోసం కాకుండా మన గురించి మనం, మన ఆనందం కోసం, మన తృప్తి కోసం, మన ఇంద్రియ తృప్తి కోసం మనం ఏది చేసుకున్నా అది మనకి కర్మ బంధంలోకి మళ్ళీ పడేస్తూ ఉంటుంది. ఇస్ ద శ్లోక క్లియర్? ఇస్ ఇట్ క్లియర్, ప్రభు? శ్లోక క్లియర్? రైట్. సో ఎనీవే, in the previous slokas we discussed that we cannot escape from our work. We have to do the work. And Krishna also said you cannot renounce your work. అంటే నా పని వదిలిపెట్టేస్తాను కుదరదు. You cannot leave your work and you cannot ignore your work, or you cannot stop working. You have to keep working, but work for Krishna. Leave the results to Krishna. Results మనకి సంబంధం లేకుండా. This is what we need to practice. Krishna consciousness is a practice. It is a state of consciousness. It is not like a one momentary thing. It is not one momentary thing. Hey, today, 11th January, today morning, we did a nice bhajan. We attended nice classes. So entire Sunday, I'll be God conscious. From tomorrow, Krishna. No, it has to be all the time. ఏ డెసిషన్ తీసుకుంటున్నా, ఈజ్ ఇట్ రైట్ ఆర్ రాంగ్? ఏ పని చేస్తున్నా, ఈజ్ ఇట్ రైట్ ఆర్ రాంగ్? ఈజ్ ఇట్ కరెక్ట్? విల్ కృష్ణ యాక్సెప్ట్ దిస్ డెసిషన్? Am I working? Will this action please Krishna or not? That should be our consciousness. Continuously, that question should be in our mind. అప్పుడు మనని కృష్ణుడు సరైన మార్గంలో నడిపిస్తూ ఉంటాడు. ఆ గాడ్ కాన్షియస్నెస్ ఇస్ వాట్ వీ నీడ్ టు డెవలప్. సో ఇట్స్ సంథింగ్ వెరీ డీప్. It is not externally visible. This is not about this shirt and this one. This is all 400 rupees, 400 rupees. It is not about 800 rupees external thing. It is about completely internal. మనస్సుకి సంబంధించింది. Right. So all sacrificial performances are meant for the satisfaction of Lord Vishnu. That's why you see in your home you might have done so many pujas. Etat phalam Sri Krishnarpanamastu. Vinnara idi? You heard this one? Anything you do, etat phalam Sri Krishnarpanamastu. మీరు వేదాల్లో ఏ రిచువల్ చేసినా, ఏ యజ్ఞం చేసినా, సత్యనారాయణ వ్రతం చేయండి, అది చేయండి, ఏ తత్ఫలం శ్రీకృష్ణార్పణమస్తు. సర్వదేవ నమస్కారం కేశవం ప్రతిగచ్చతి. యు హర్డ్ దిస్ వన్? సర్వదేవ నమస్కారం కేశవం ప్రతిగచ్చతి. ఎవ్రీ నమస్కారం ఇస్ ఫైనలీ టువర్డ్స్ కృష్ణ. This is the conclusion of Vedas. Etat phalam Sri Krishnarpanamastu. Sarvadeva namaskaram keshavam pratigacchati. These two are final conclusions of the Vedas, which we have to practice. So therefore, one has to work for the satisfaction of Vishnu. Any other work done in this material world will be a cause of bondage for both good and evil work. They have their reactions, and the reactions will bind us. Therefore, one has to work in Krishna consciousness to satisfy Krishna, and while performing such activities, one is in the liberated stage. This is a great art of doing work. Liberation doesn't mean that మన తల చుట్టూ ఒక పెద్ద చక్రం వస్తూ పెద్ద గడ్డ వేసుకొని, దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ జీవన్ ముక్త. భగవంతుడి గురించి ఆలోచిస్తూ, భగవంతుడి గురించే పనిచేస్తూ, భగవంతుడి సంతోషం కోసమే ఉంటే యు ఆర్ ఇన్ ద లిబరేటెడ్ స్టేజ్. ఈవెన్ దో యు ఆర్ ఇన్ ఫ్యామిలీ, యు హ్యావ్ 10 children, in the busy life, you are still a monk. Is it possible to be a monk if you are leading this kind of life? Ardhamayindandi? Even though you are so busy with everything, you are busy. You are a CEO of a company, you have 10,000 people working under you. You have so much busy life. You are a big social figure. Every day your Instagram post will have 1 million likes. But internally you are God conscious. You are doing everything for Krishna. Even though you are in such a busy life, you are still a monk. ఒక సన్యాసితో సమానం. Right. Right. Somebody raised the hand. Okay. Nothing should be performed for sense gratification, but everything should be done for the satisfaction of Krishna. This is the point which we need to underline and remind us every day. ఎందుకంటే we are so used to do everything for our own sense gratification. మనం చేసే పనులన్నీ మన ఆనందం కోసమే చేస్తున్నాం. But Shastra is telling, forget about your happiness, start working towards the happiness of the Lord. So it's a shift. It is a shift in our thought process. Right. This practice will not only save from the reaction of work, but one also gradually elevate one to the loving service of Lord, which alone can raise one to the kingdom of God. ఎప్పుడైతే మనం కృష్ణ కాన్షియస్ అవ్వగలుగుతామో అప్పుడే మనం ఏం చేసినా కృష్ణుడి కోసం చేస్తామో, మన ఆలోచన మారుతుంది, మన కాన్షియస్నెస్ మారుతుంది, and that alone will take us more closer to Krishna and eventually out of cycle of birth and death. So Karma Yoga is very practical. Do you think Karma Yoga is practical or impractical? It is practical. It is not asking you to leave your family. It is not asking you to leave your job. It is not asking you to leave your social status. Everything used for Krishna. Everything used for Krishna. Going forward, Giridhar Prabhu will give legal advice for the new temple. So that means you are using your talent for Krishna. Everybody is blessed with one talent. Use it for Krishna. Ante. You don't need to do anything out of the way. Use your talent for Krishna. Understood? Today we are missing Shankar Prabhu. Right. I wanted to give one sustainability example. I'm missing him. Right. Anyway, we stop here. नामस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादलाददायिने प्रह्लादलाददायिने हिरण्याकाशिपूर्वक्षका Chilatamtanathalaye, Chilatamtanathalaye, Ito Narasimha, Parato Narasimha, Yeto Yamitato Narasimha, Bahir Narasimha, Hrudaye Narasimha, Hara Singamadip Charanam Prapate, Tava Kara Kamalavare Naka, Adbhuta Sindha, Dalita Hiriya Kasipu, Tanubhita, Keshavadita Narahari Rupa, Jai Jagadisa Hare, Jai Jagadisa Hare, Tavakana Kamalavare Naka, Adbhuta Sindha, Dalita Hiriya Kasipu, Tanubhita, Keshavadita Narahari Rupa, Jai Jagadisa Hare, Jai Jagadisa Hare, Jaya Narasimha Dev, Narasimha Dev, Narasimha Dev, Jaya Narasimha Dev, Jaya Narasimha Dev, Narasimha Dev, Jaya Narasimha Dev, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jai Jai Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jai Jai Gurudev, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. जय नित्य लील प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद हिज डिजाइन ग्रेस श्रील भक्ति श्री भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शत श्री श्रीमद भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज की जय। अनंत वैष्णव कोटि की जय। नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की वृंदावन धाम की मधुरा धाम की नवद्वीप धाम की जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की गंगे माई की यमुने माई की तुलसी देवी की भक्त देवी की संकीर्तन यज्ञ की बृहद मृदंग की समवेत भक्त वृंद की गौर प्रेमानंदी हरि हरि बोल. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to Guru and Sri Gauranga. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhyeva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Thank you all for your patience attendance. Manya, you have some question you wanted to ask before?
Yes, Tataya. గోమాతని గాడ్ లాగా ఎందుకు వర్షిప్ చేస్తారు?
Uji, are you speaking? I can't hear you.
Yes, I'm speaking, Tataya.
చెప్పు నాన్న, ఇప్పుడు చెప్పు. Now I can hear you.
గోమాతని గాడ్ లాగా ఎందుకు వర్షిప్ చేస్తారు?
ఏంటన్నా?
గోమాతని గాడ్ లాగా ఎందుకు వర్షిప్ చేస్తారు?
గోమాతని
గాడ్ లాగా, దేవుడు.
ఎందుకంటే అమ్మా, బికాస్ గోమాత is connected to Krishna. Krishna likes goats very well. So Krishna used to serve cows. If God himself was serving cows, it is our duty also to serve cows. Krishna is called Govinda. Govinda means one who serves the cows, one who pleases the cows. So if God himself is serving cows, it is our duty to also serve the cows. And serving cows will give lot of benefits. It will give lot of blessings. So we all have to serve cows. Jairaj Prabhu is fortunate. He is serving in a Goshala. We all should, Prabhu, take all of us to your Goshala one day. We'll sit and do some kirtan there and we serve cows.
We'll go to our near Prabhu's Goshala.
That's all. Where is your Goshala, Prabhu?
Mine is in district.
Very far from here? Oh, okay. Maybe we can go to VSK. We can go 40 minutes from here. We'll go one day to VSK. Right? Bujji, అర్థమైందా నాన్న?
Yes, Tata.
Okay, any questions? Who is online? Somebody who is online, any questions?
ఇక్కడ డౌట్ కూడా ఉంది.
అడుగమ్మా.
అది గాడ్ కూడా ఒక్కొక్కసారి మిస్టేక్ చేస్తారు కదా, అప్పుడు కూడా వాళ్ళకు కూడా పనిష్మెంట్ వస్తుందా?
గాడ్ కూడా తప్పులు చేస్తాడా? కృష్ణుడు తప్పులు చేయడమ్మా.
The Rama did a mistake. Actually, in the rule of war, they should not do backstabbing. But Rama did backstabbing while Vali and Sugriva were fighting.
Okay. Actually, it is not backstabbing, Amma, because Vali is like a animal. Animal can be shot from anywhere. And secondly, Vali has done a mistake of taking his brother's wife and kicking his brother out of his kingdom. So he is already a sinner. First point, he is already a sinner. Second point, he is an animal. So Lord Rama chose to punish him by putting an arrow from behind. So punishing a sinner can be punished in any way. So that is not considered as a sin. So God will never undergo any punishment because he is the boss. And doesn't mean that because he is a boss, he does mistakes. No. God will never do anything which is wrong. It will appear that it might be wrong. Because we don't have proper understanding, we might consider that God has done a mistake, but God never does any mistake.
తత్వం అర్థం చేసుకుంటే తెలుస్తుంది దాంట్లో ఎందుకు చేసిన.
తత్వం అర్థం చేసుకుంటే అర్థమవుతుందమ్మా.
అదే భారతం మన
Ramayana, all of us have these
అంతే
questions. I
ఉంటుంది
used to have all these questions. Why did Ram push Sita out? All the feminists of India will ask this question. Why did Sita has to go Agni Pariksha? Why did not Ram do his Agni Pariksha? Why did not we prove his chastity? ఒక చాకలివాడి మాట విని చేశాడా? ఇది రాంగ్. చాకలివాడి మాట విని పంపించారన్నది, దిస్ ఇస్ సంపూర్ణ రామాయణం స్టోరీ విచ్ ఇస్ పుట్ ఇన్ టు అవర్ మైండ్. దట్ ఈస్ ద తెలుగు సినిమా. వాల్మీకి రామాయణం డజంట్ టాక్ అబౌట్ చాకలివాడు. దిస్ ఇస్ అవుట్ ఆఫ్ స్కోప్ ఫర్ వాల్మీకి రామాయణం. మన తలకే నొప్పి ఏంటంటే మన మహానుభావుడు ఎన్టీ రామారావు గారు, ఆయనంటే నాకు గౌరవం, కానీ ఆయన చేసిన కొన్ని తప్పులు ఏంటంటే మన మైండ్లో అన్ని రాంగ్ ఫిలాసఫీ పెట్టి వెళ్ళిపోయాడు ఆయన. ప్రభు జస్ట్ పాస్ ఆన్.
ప్రభుజీ ఇందాక మీరు రష్యన్స్
ఒక్క నిమిషం
బాత్రూమ్
ఒక్క నిమిషం ఇక్కడ శ్రీమతి మాతాజీ మాట్లాడుతున్నారు.
We are born with Brahmins are not supposed to gather the wealth. They have to distribute the knowledge. Like that, each Varnashrama have our own dharmas. So, after Britishers and other people came to India, they have done brainwashes to us. Like Chakali is one of Gopi is one of the holiest in the where we consider as one is the lowest caste of that Shudras. They are the holiest because they don't have any untouchability thing in their community. They have taken, why they have not taken Chandala, they have not taken another caste people into the highlight. They have taken Chakali, Dhobi has to be highest in the low class.
Okay.
They have chosen that and manipulated our brains. You
Yes.
have to understand that.
Yes.
Brahmins are very much holiest. They will do rituals to the king as well as to the Chandal people. They will keep murtas of marriages to the higher class as well as
Yes.
low class. If they're giving a murta to a king, they will collect the gold. And if they're keeping a murta to low class people, they will collect some fruits.
Yes.
That was in Dharma. But they have manipulated our brains. This caste discrimination has been done.
Yes.
Actually, if you take S3 or SCV, you will call as Mala and Madhiga. Madhiga is a purest server of the human life, creating chappals, cleaning the everything. He's doing Narayana Puja only.
Yeah, serving Lord.
And Mala is a very holiest place because from Narayana Tattva to Shiva Tattva, they carry our bodies. After when we die, if our wife or children, most of them will not touch us. Only that Mala has to touch us and give the moksha to the us. No one will, they have done some holy, two holiest things. But the society has created Britishers, oh, you're untouchable. They're not untouchable, actually. They are touching us. When with this body, own mother is not touching, they are touching us. So that is the holiest thing, but they have manipulated. And now society and our Indian culture has created laws to that. And that's been misused. This I say every Indian marriages is there. Brahmana will give murta, Vaishyas will give money to us, and Kamsali will give to the gold to us, and Kumari will give purnas to us. When we are doing marriage, Madhiga will carry the kagara, and Mala will come and give the distribute the nazar. Whenever the barak is coming, she only supposed to give that nazar utarna. And every caste was involved in our marriage.
We used to have a very good coexistence system.
Yeah.
Very good coexistence system.
Very much have done. All status also been manipulated. Aryas and Dravidian philosophy has been done.
Yes.
Please, we have why we have chosen ISKCON and Krishna's. It's very systematic way to understand the Vedas, not corruption of other. Like we have so many Bhagavad Gitas, but this is the one we have to follow strictly. I feel like that.
Yes. Thank you, Mataji.
For the
Thank you, Mataji, for sharing very beautiful point. Any questions? Any points?
One point I have, I think. So, one compliment to Mataji also in Jagannath, with the Sarvita is in the history only. Because the Vishwas, right, when the Dudavadam comes from the Jagannath only, still they are the serving only, because of their Jagannath also. So, Lord itself took the service from the them, why we are only kind of creating those discriminations.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Second point important is that as we are talking, right, whatever karma we will be doing, we will be kind of offering to Krishna, lotus feet to Krishna. But sometimes what happens, we do some mistakes also, because we are human beings, we are prone to mistakes. How we do through karma, right? If I know I done some mistakes also, how I will bring that karma to Krishna? Because sometimes our mind will be, if you have done some karma, good
Understood.
in the injection Shastra, I can. But if,
See, Prabhu, Shastra has said two things. If you have done a mistake, repentance. Shastra, what we have given us is repentance. Repentance and not trying to repeat again. రెండు థింగ్స్. బాధపడాలి మనం, అయ్యో ఈ తప్పు చేశాము అని బాధపడతాం, ఇంకోసారి ఆ తప్పు చేయకుండా ఉంటాం. దట్ ఈస్ ద సొల్యూషన్ గివెన్ బై శాస్త్ర. బట్ అవర్ టెండెన్సీ ఈస్ we do mistake, we ignore, or we sometimes repent, but we keep doing again and again and again. Then Krishna will not forgive us. Actually, you know, I mean, even in the king's time also, sometimes they say with the prayaschitta, your karma can be removed. By sincerely paying Krishna, కృష్ణ సారీ మై సెన్సెస్ వర్ వీక్, ఐ వాజ్ నాట్ ఏబుల్ టు కంట్రోల్, నేను ఈ తప్పు చేశాను, నన్ను క్షమించు, ఇంకోసారి నేను ఈ తప్పు చెయ్యను కృష్ణ అని అడిగితే కృష్ణ విల్ ఫర్గివ్ us ఫర్ దట్. హీ ఈజ్ నాట్ లైక్ నథింగ్ డూయింగ్, యూ హావ్ డన్ దట్ మిస్టేక్, ఐ విల్ పనిష్ యూ. హీ ఈజ్ నాట్ దట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఎ పర్సన్. మాతాజీ ప్లస్ ఫాస్ట్ మైక్, దిస్ వన్ మోర్ మైక్ ఆల్సో.
మన సనాతన ధర్మంలో పశ్చాత్తాపం పెట్టింది అందుకేనండి, తెలిసిన తప్పు
అవునమ్మా,
చేసిన తప్పుని
పశ్చాత్తాపానికి మించిన ప్రాయశ్చిత్తం లేదు అని అంటారు తెలుగులో. ఎస్
Prabhuji, Jai Shri Krishna. I have one doubt.
ఎస్ రాజీవ్ ప్రభు, ప్లీజ్ ఆస్క్ ద క్వశ్చన్.
Yeah, see, there are two scenarios. One is a person with a lot of wishes and praying the God. That is doing puja and all those things with lot of wishes. And another person, instead of praying God, he does good services to the people. So, to these two people, which people will have karma, akarma, or vikarma?
See,
In a better
Prabhu, the
position. Who
people
will be in
who
the
are,
better position?
okay, the question is, there are some people who, if I understand right, actually voice was little low. Actually, the question which I understand right was, there are some people who are doing all the good activities. Let's say somebody who is running an anadha ashram or old age home, or who are distributing everyday food for the people. All these people, is it karma, akarma, or vikarma? Is that the question, Prabhu?
That is one part of the question. The other part of the question is, another person is just praying the God with a lot of wishes. Like he has some korikalu unnai, and he's doing pujas and all those things. So who is in a better position with respect to karma or
Okay.
vikarma?
See, Prabhu, okay, let me answer that. Yeah, Mataji, give me this one. If I put it here, it will be more visible. Yeah. So basically, Prabhu, doing, is the prashadam offered? We are still yet to offer. So we'll continue talking. Right. So doing all the good activities is not akarma. I'm అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్ ఏంటంటే, so there is one person who is not God conscious, who is doing all good activities. And there is another person who is God conscious but not doing all these kinds of activities. How do we see them? How do we understand them from a karma point of view? Now, first we are taking a person. There is a person who is not God conscious but is doing good activities. Maybe he's running another ashram, or he's helping people, he's very kind, all kinds of good activities. Good, which is good, but that is also karma. Because he's doing all the good activities, he will get good results. In the next life, he'll be born in a very rich family, or he'll be given all the facilities. He will have big car, he will have name, fame, respect, all the things. He will get all that one because he has done the good activities. Now coming to the other person who is God conscious person, but is not doing anything. Okay, so that has to be understood from two point of view.
only for wishes.
So God conscious person, and if he's doing any activity, he may not be doing this kind of activities, but he is God conscious. So long as
Yeah,
not
God
doing
conscious,
any
but
harm to
doing for
anybody in the name of
self-purpose.
being God consciousness, that God conscious is still considered as a higher, because that is akarma. You may not be doing an another sharan, you are not running another sharanalaya, but you are doing bhajan, you are doing kirtan, you are doing sincerely worshipping Krishna. If we compare from material point of view, వీడు ఇన్ని మంచి పనులు చేస్తున్నాడు, వీడు ఏం చేయకుండా ఇంట్లో కూర్చొని కృష్ణారామ అనుకుంటున్నాడు. So this person, if he is sincerely serving God, if he is doing all that one, then it is considered as a Krishna seva, it is higher. Actually, I wanted to touch one sensitive topic. Anyway, while Krishna is eating, we'll have some sensitive discussion. People say, Manava seve, Madhava seva. విన్నారా మీరు ఇది? మానవ సేవే మాధవ సేవ. సో సమ్ పీపుల్ సే, ఎందుకండి దేవుడికి ఇస్తే ఏమొస్తుందండి, ఏం కనపడుతుంది, కళ్ళ ముందున్న పీపుల్కి ఇవ్వాలి కదండి, మానవుడికి సేవ చేస్తేనే మాధవ సేవ. హౌ మెనీ ఆఫ్ యూ అగ్రీ విత్ దట్ వన్? ఓకే, ఐ వాంట్ టు రివర్స్ దట్. ఐ వాంట్ టు సే మాధవ సేవే మానవ సేవ. యాక్చువల్గా మానవ సేవే మాధవ సేవలో దెర్ ఇస్ సమ్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఎథిజం సిట్టింగ్ ఇన్ దట్ వన్. అర్థమైందండి? అంటే అది ఎలా వచ్చిందంటే దేవుడికి ఇవిడ ఏం అవసరం లేదండి, ఏదో మంచి పనులు చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్ళిపోండి. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ సెయింగ్ దట్ అందరికీ సేవ చేయటం తప్పని నేను అనట్లా. సేవ చేయటం చాలా మంచిది. బట్ ఇఫ్ యూ డూ దట్ విత్ డిస్కనెక్ట్ ఫ్రమ్ కృష్ణ, ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ కరెక్ట్. I know a friend. I know a friend. He said that when we were doing a temple, he said that I won't give 1 rupee for the temple. But if you are feeding poor people, I will give you 1 lakh, he said. He has said that with a hate towards God. Okay? 1 lakh people you will give food. How many days you can give food? ఇవాళ మధ్యాహ్నం పెట్టారు, రాత్రికి మళ్ళీ ఆకలేస్తుందా? ఇవాళ రాత్రికి 16 ఐటమ్స్ వేసి భోజనం పెట్టారు, నెక్స్ట్ డే మార్నింగ్ మళ్ళీ ఆకలేస్తుందా? హౌ మెనీ డేస్ యూ కెన్ ఫీడ్ పీపుల్? ఫీడింగ్ పీపుల్ అలోన్ విల్ నాట్ డూ ఎనీథింగ్. దట్స్ వై దే సే అమాంగ్ మనం ఏమంటారు విన్నాం, అన్ని దానాల కన్నా అన్నదానం విన్నది మనం విన్నది. వై ఇస్ దట్ సెట్? సో దట్ టు ఎంకరేజ్ us, so that poor people get food. But what is the highest danam, you know? Shastra danam. Shastra danam, జ్ఞాన danam is the highest. Because with food, ఏదో ఒక రోజే కడుపు నిండుతుంది, ఒక రాత్రి కడుపు నిండి ఇంకో రోజు కడుపు నిండుతుంది. How long you can feed anybody? But if you give them శాస్త్ర దానం, దట్ ఈస్ చేంజింగ్ ద పర్పస్ ఆఫ్ దేర్ లైఫ్. అలానే మీ ఇంటికి ఎవరిని అడుక్కునేవాడు వస్తే భగవద్గీత బుక్ చేతిలో పెట్టమని నేను అనట్లేదు. ఫస్ట్ అన్నం పెట్టండి, కడుపు నిండాక ఒక శాస్త్రదానం. యు అండర్స్టాండ్? సో మానవ సేవే మాధవ సేవ ఈస్ నాట్ 100% రైట్. యూ వాంట్ టు డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ ఫుడ్ టు ఎవ్రీబడి, గుడ్, డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ ప్రసాదం. అర్థమైందా? మీరు పొంగల్ ఉండడు ఒక 100 మందికి, కృష్ణుడికి నైవేద్యం పెట్టి 100 మందికి అన్నదానం చేయండి. అప్పుడు మీరు అన్నదానం చేసిన ఫలితం వస్తుంది, భగవంతుడి ప్రసాదం అందరికీ ఇచ్చిన ఇది కూడా వస్తుంది. యు అండర్స్టాండ్? రైట్? సో బీయింగ్ కనెక్టెడ్ ఓన్లీ టు డూ గుడ్ థింగ్స్ alone is not enough. With a God consciousness, if you do that good activities, it is good. It is helping people, at the same time it is becoming akarma. It is not binding you with positive results. It is becoming akarma. Right?
Sadhya Prabhu, one
Prabhu
thing.
Cheppandi.
This doing puja with korikalu is akarma?
It is karma.
Okay. So which stands in a better position?
Yeah. Bhaktilo, there are 2 types of bhakti. Kamya bhakti, nishkama bhakti. Kamya bhakti is also like a karma only. Why are you connecting to God? Because Krishna is a milking cow. Krishna is my ATM machine. If your intention to go to God with I want this, I want, that is business. Lot of people go to Tirupati. And ఏంటది, అన్ని డీల్స్ మాట్లాడుకుంటారు. కృష్ణ నాకు ఇది వస్తే నీకు 10% ఇస్తా, 5% ఇస్తా, 21% ఇస్తా, ఇదంతా బిజినెస్. సో కామ్య భక్తిని కర్మ అనరు, నిష్కామ భక్తినే అకర్మ అంటారు. నిష్కామ భక్తి అంటే అర్థం ఏంటండి? భగవంతుడిని ఏమీ కోరుకోకుండా ఉండటం. ఈజ్ ఇట్ ఈజీ? నో. బట్ ఈజ్ ఇట్, అట్లీస్ట్ కెన్ వి ప్రాక్టీస్ దట్?
Is it possible?
Try practicing it.
Yeah, it is possible.
Don't ask everything. Okay, there are sometimes you ask. I know, ఇంకా ఆయన్ని తప్ప ఎవరిని అడుగుతాం? ఇప్పుడు you are in a difficulty, so please ask him, Krishna, please remove from this difficulty. Your children is not well, Krishna, please help me. That is okay, understandable. ధర్మబద్ధమైన కోరికలు అడగటం is okay. కోరికలు అడగటం అంటే అసలు ఏం అడగద్దు అనుక, ధర్మబద్ధమైన వాట్ ఎవర్ ఇస్ ధార్మిక్ వన్స్ యూ కెన్ ఆస్క్ యువర్ గాడ్. Because you have a family, you need to take care of them. So your wife is not well, please ask Krishna, my wife is not well, please support, please come out from this difficult situation, ask him. But ధర్మబద్ధం కాందివి, అత్యాశకు సంబంధించినవి, asking beyond what we need is not correct. Krishna, I wanted to be successful is different. Krishna, I want rest everybody to be failed. Is it different? నేను బాగుండాలి, అందరూ చండాలంగా ఉండాలి. There is a difference in the way we are asking. సో ధర్మబద్ధమైన కోరికలు అడగటం తప్పు కాదు. బట్ స్లోలీ we also need to start practicing. It is all again consciousness. Does Krishna not know what I need? Does Krishna not know what I need? And if he wants, he can give that to me kada. If he decides, he can give. నేను అడిగితే గానీ ఆయనకు అర్థం కాదా? నేను అడిగితే గానీ ఆయనకు అర్థం కాదంటే ఆయన భగవంతుడు ఎలా అవుతాడు? ఫస్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. 2, సెకండ్ క్వశ్చన్, నాకు అది కరెక్ట్ అనిపిస్తే ఆయనే ఇస్తాడు కదా. ఆయన ఇస్తే తీసుకుంటాను, లేకపోతే లేదు. I will accept if he gives me. I will. If he doesn't give me also, I am okay. I am asking something. I might get a positive result, I might get a negative result. Even Krishna gives a negative result, I am okay. That is pure bhakti. Surrender. That is pure bhakti. We have to practice that. Nishtam Krishna, whatever. 5 minutes prasadam will, you can take prasadam and go. It is a big. If you are in a rush, it's okay. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you for coming. Right? So, leaving everything to Krishna, depending on Krishna, accepting all his decisions in our life is bhakti. Bhakti is not arati agarattu. భక్తి అంటే ఆరతి ఇవ్వటం అగరత్తి ఇవ్వటమే కాదండి. మన జీవితంలో జరిగిన అన్ని సన్నివేశాలకి, అన్ని సర్కమ్స్టెన్సెస్కి ఆయనే కారణం, సర్వకారణ కారణం అని యాక్సెప్ట్ చేసి అన్ని యాక్సెప్ట్ చేయటం ఇస్ భక్తి. దట్ ఈస్ రియల్ భక్తి. సచ్ భక్తి ఈస్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్డ్ ఇన్ భగవద్గీత. అనన్యాశ్చింతయంతో మా ఏ జనా పర్యుపాసతే తేషాం సతత యుక్తానాం యోగక్షేమం వహామ్యహం. I shared one video. Have you seen this one? 4 or 5 days back. Yamunacharya story. How many of you remember? Gatam Gataha. So Yamunacharya was writing commentary on this sloka. Yoga Kshemam Bahamyaham. Akademana Krishnudu, I will personally protect. He was writing that interpretation. Then he got it out. I will personally protect. Is it correct? No, Krishna is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Why will he come and personally protect? So he has stuck that line. He has cut that line with the pen like this, 3-4 lines. And he's a very poor Brahmin. He doesn't have proper food. He's struggling. Then he stucks that one and he goes to take his bath. He goes to take his bath. Meanwhile, 2 boys have come. One in blue color, one in golden color. You know who are they? 2 boys have come. And they were carrying so much of load of vegetables, groceries and everything. Vachi aa Gurupatti దగ్గరికి వచ్చి, Amma, your husband has asked us to deliver all these things. Then he says, the lady says, my husband asked to carry all these huge things to such an young boy, 6-8 years boys. ఇంత బరువు మోయిపిస్తున్నాడు ఆయన. ఆయన అటువంటి మనిషి కాదే. అంటే లేదు లేదమ్మా, మోయకపోతే కొడతానన్నాడు. He turns back. అండ్ ఈప్ మీద దెబ్బలు ఉంటాయి. చూసి ఆశ్చర్యపోతారు. ఏంటి నా భర్త ఏంటి ఇంత బరువు మోయిష్టం ఏంటి, మోయకపోతే కొడతావేంటి ఆయన అని ఆశ్చర్యపోతున్నాడు. సరే సరే ఎనీవే ఆ సామాన్లు అక్కడ పెట్టేస్తారు. భోజనం చేయమ్మా అంటే లేదు లేదు మళ్ళీ మీ ఆయన వస్తే మమ్మల్ని కొడతాడు, మేము వెళ్ళిపోతా ఉంటారు. లేదు లేదు తినేయాలండి అంటే తిని వెళ్ళిపోతారు. తిని వెళ్ళిపోయాక దాన్ని యమునాచార్య ఇంటికి వస్తారు. అప్పుడు యమునాచార్య ఇంటికి వచ్చి ఈ గ్రాసరీస్ ఇవన్నీ ఎవరిచ్చారు అంటే, మీ శిష్యులు అంటే 2 వచ్చారు, ఈ సామాన్లన్నీ ఇచ్చి వెళ్ళిపోయారు. అయినా సరే మీ మనస్తత్వం ఎప్పుడు అలా ఉండదు కదండి, అంత బాధ పెడతాం ఏంటి, ఆయన కొడతాం ఏంటి మీరు అంటే, నేను ఆ కొడతాం ఏంటి అనగానే ఐ థింక్ హీ అండర్స్టాండ్స్ ఇమ్మీడియట్లీ. బికాస్ ఆయన కొట్టేశాడు ఆ మాటని, ఆయన చంపలేసుకుంటాడు. అంటే కృష్ణ విల్ కమ్ అండ్ పర్సనల్లీ ప్రొటెక్ట్. ఒప్పుకున్నాడు ఆయన. అంటే ఆయన ఒప్పుకోలేదు కాబట్టి కృష్ణుడు ఆయన ఇంటికి వచ్చి రైట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఆయన కళ్ళ ముందు చూపించాడు. ఎందుకంటే మనకు కూడా అనిపిస్తూ ఉంటుంది, సర్వకారణ కారణం అనేక లక్షల కోట్ల విశ్వాలు చూసుకుంటున్న వ్యక్తి ఎక్కడో మారుమూల హైదరాబాద్లో ఎక్కడో గచ్చిపోలిలో మనం ఉంటే, మన ఇంట్లో ఒక సమస్య వస్తే ఆయన వచ్చి పర్సనల్గా చూస్తాడా, ఆయనకి వేరేం పని లేదా అని అనిపిస్తుంది. బట్ కృష్ణ ఈస్ టెల్లింగ్, ఐ విల్ పర్సనల్లీ కమ్ అండ్ సాల్వ్ యువర్ ప్రాబ్లం. ఎవరికి? ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ ఎ ట్రూ బిలీవర్. ఇఫ్ యు ఆర్ ఎ ట్రూ బిలీవర్. దానికి ముందు చెప్పాడు కదా, క్రైటీరియా చెప్పాడు, అందరికీ కాదు. అనన్యాశ్చింతయంతో మా Ye jana paryupasate. What is the meaning of that line? Ananyas chintayantoma. Always you are thinking about me. You feel connected to me. Such devotees. ఎవడు పడితే అడికి కాదు, అటువంటి వాళ్ళకి, one who is surrendered to Krishna, one who is always thinking about Krishna, one who is 100% dependent on Krishna, అటువంటి వారికి భగవంతుడే వచ్చి సహాయం చేస్తాడు. You see so many Panduranga stories. Real life examples. Sakubai example. What happens? ఆయన వచ్చి తిరగలు తిప్పి వంట చేసి బట్టలు ఉతికి, I can't understand. Supreme Personality of God at Sarva, Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigra Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam. అటువంటి వ్యక్తి ఒక సామాన్య గృహస్థమైన ఇంటికి వచ్చి బట్టలు ఉతికి అంట్లు తోమి అవన్నీ చేసిండ్రు. గోరా కుబ్బారుడి ఇంటికి వచ్చి కాళ్ళు నొక్కి కొండలు చేసి, he has done all these activities as God. Unimaginable. If you read those stories, no, your faith goes up so much. Your faith will increase so much. Krishna will connect. So then ఆయనకి అర్థమై చంపలేసుకొని, then he writes it again. యోగ క్షేమం మహాయమం అంటే Krishna will personally protect. So that's why we need to read the life histories of devotees. Bhagavatam is full of life histories of devotees. By reading life histories of devotees, our devotion increases. It becomes strengthened. It becomes strengthened. We will never become weak. So we should Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Constantly we should read, listen to the stories of the devotees. Hare Krishna. Anyway, we spent more time waiting for the prasadam. So while Krishna is already eaten. Okay, good. So thank you all. We meet again next week and we'll continue talking. Everybody enjoy Sankranti. Don't do any nonsense. Have a pure Sankranti. Have a pure Krishna conscious Sankranti festival. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Anybody else who is online? Any further questions you have?
Sponsored by Lakshmataji.
One second. One second.
Yeah.
So
Prabhu.
anyway, we are concluding the class. If anybody has any questions, please post in the group. I'll reply back immediately. Thank you all for joining online and staying back for 2 hours. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Today's Prasadam sponsor is